Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Footy Judgment. What is this, bro? I'm drinking juice or what? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Footy Judgment, people. Arsenal come back, look brilliant. Worrying signs from some fans, but Bukayo Saka, a lot of people are still bantering him for some reason, whatever reason that is. Bukayo Saka is absolutely out of this world this season. He has scored or assisted in every single game. There is a little bit of a something in the background. I don't know from who. Anyway, Bukayo Saka has assisted or scored in every single game apart from one game, which is Leicester City. And in that game, he has the record of the chances created in one game in the Premier League this season. He's definitely now moving up a level, another level, in my opinion. Today, Manchester City won 3-2. Kovacic, brilliant performance of Kovacic. Doku off the bench, absolutely amazing. I love Doku, to be honest. I like how direct he is. A brilliant goal, a world-class goal, in my opinion. Doku from the strike was similar to Mohamed Salah's strike versus Chelsea about 4 years ago when he scored against 𝐒𝐲. Magnificent goal by him. A little bit of worrying signs for Manchester City at the back. Can they keep it up? Same as we asked Arsenal last season. Is this sustainable for City? Is this way of playing is sustainable for Manchester City, conceding chances? We'll talk about that. And of course, Liverpool. Liverpool are absolutely cooking, and everyone is discounting them. Everyone is not talking about them enough. There's no pressure on them, as their fans say. And we aren't in the title. We're behind Arsenal and Man City. But they're absolutely amazing. They actually had a brilliant first half. Second half, some chances for Crystal Palace. But Gravenberch is out of this world. Van Dijk is amazing. Mohamed Salah has dropped a couple of notches. Just I have to be honest. In my opinion, Bukayo Saka now has moved up to be the best winger in the league, in my opinion. But listen, we're here to talk about the games. Over 500 people. We just starting the show. Hit that like button. All these guys' channels are in the description. Banter on the pitch, of course. Jay's Twitch channel and YouTube channel in the description. Vator Games, of course, and Ahmed 𝐒𝐬𝐞. Big up everyone that is here. Hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Like the video. Let's get to 300 likes. Where do we start, actually? Where do we start? Where should we start? City? Should we start with City?
You could start with City. I mean, I believe there's three Arsenal fans here, so they'll definitely have a lot to say. So yeah, let's start with City for now.
There's a lot of alhamdulillah. I got a big Arsenal fans that are
Yeah.
friends that come on the channel.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
To be honest with you, actually, I am one of the lucky ones on YouTube, alhamdulillah. Because I have, alhamdulillah, you, Patrick, Martin, Nobbins, that come on my channel, Tony, and come on my channel. So I have plenty of Man City fans, alhamdulillah, that come on my channel and give their opinions. It's just harder to find 3 City fans in the same day. Like,
Yeah.
but Soul said I'm here. Dayo's always here on the channel. Jay is always here on the channel with me. So these two, Dayo and Jay, are part of like
Yeah, they're like furniture.
Yeah. But it's hard. Sometimes you and Patrick were here, I think 2 weeks ago. And
2 weeks ago. It was a great show.
Yeah. Ahmed is here. Rak has his camera off, but they're gonna be here. But aesthetically, it looks all right since both cameras are off. It's all right. But tell me, Vator, tell me, talk to me about the game.
Yeah.
I am sitting at that game. I knew you would win.
Yeah.
Because it's Manchester City.
And you know us, yeah.
But it kept creeping in that you might not.
Yeah. I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because it's this time of the year where everyone has their doubts of Manchester City. It's this time of the year where everyone's like, they don't quite look like the City of last year. They don't quite look like the ones that have either won the Champions League or won the league before. Like, there's always that kind of doubt, and rightfully so, because we had a lot of players out. We had a lot of inconsistencies in terms of actually how we played. And what you brought up on the Football Terrace with regards to what we do defensively, I don't just look at that as the defensive line. I kind of look at what we're missing in the midfield and that connection with them and the defense. So if I go and say I've got some worries, rivals think I'm playing the underdog. Rivals say back your team. Rivals say, what is this? You're Manchester City. And if I don't do that, then I'm delusional. I'm not seeing imperfections in my team. I'm not seeing things that need to work. So I can't win because I'm sure one of you guys are going to say
your truth and ignore the haters. Just do what you need to say. Just go for it.
No, I will do that, and I know that I'm going to have to combat the other side of it. So I just want to put that out there, okay? Manchester City, whether you want to call us lucky or not, this is what we tend to do. We tend to win games even though we don't look convincing. We tend to win games even while our manager is trying to figure out which are the right players to start with and which are the right players to bring on the bench and which players can take the instructions that he wants. I remember growing numerous platinums last year when Pep was trying to make Akanji play like Stones because of what Stones did the season before with him being inverted and the dominance that we showed. So Pep is going to try to get certain actions, certain behaviors, certain understandings from players. And I think that's what he's actually doing right now to see what 𝐒𝐲 can do, what Gundogan can do with this midfield. As well as, yes, we've seen Bernardo Silva out on that wing before. We know the control that he brings us, but we also know the attack that it lacks. So a result like this is Pep looking at Fulham. They're threatening, but let me have a different 11. Let me have a different approach. Let me see what I can do. Similar to what I think Arteta did for Arsenal. Let me have a different 11 against relegation Southampton and see what players can do and what players can't do. Am I worried, Mo? I can't be worried in October.
Why you can't be worried?
I can't be worried in October. It's way too early. I'm undefeated and I'm looking this poor. Like, I'm not worried right now. It's an international break, so I'm hoping for bodies to come back healthy. I'm hoping for KDB, that nagging groin injury to come back. And I'm also hoping for Pep, whiteboard, X's and O's, figuring out what's the right 11 and what's the right approach. Because there is a disconnect with what we're doing in the midfield, and we need to be a lot tighter because I don't think Arsenal are going anywhere. I don't think Liverpool are going anywhere. Even though Liverpool and their fans don't want to talk big, I know that they're going to be in the mix for this. And obviously, we know. Look at Jay. Look at Dio. He's got his head down. He needs. I mean, Skulls. I'm gonna chill on him because he's always been balanced. But I know, like, Dio was so stressed he cut his hair off this season. He needs this title this year. So I know Arsenal aren't going anywhere. It's going to be a battle with all of us. Week 37, week 38.
Do you have to make up untruths about my hair to make a point?
What an untruth! You did cut your hair this year.
I cut my hair because my son mistakenly shaved my hair with a clipper, so I had to cut it off. It's not because of football.
Oh, all right. I mean,
I know that a lot of Arsenal fans didn't watch the game. They were watching your game. I was watching both games. Are you worried about the creativity in your team? Phil Foden had a couple of key passes, yes, but he's not Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva on the right side, yes, he had a couple of crosses that looked all right, but I don't think you're as creative as without Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch. Are you worried? Like, I am looking at this and I'm like, you cannot rely on Kovacic every game to come up with worldies like this. That is,
and that's
I do want him to keep. Yeah, Jay, it is a one-off.
It is a one-off. History doesn't say that he's gonna score all of these goals.
Yeah, that's
Rodri, on the other hand, like since he did it in 2 seasons ago in the triple season, he has been a clutch player. Yeah,
I do want Kova to take. I want him to have the green light though. I want him to take those shots in those positions 100%. What's Tom saying?
Liverpool top of the league.
Okay. Right. Say you're winning the league. Say you're winning the league.
Yeah, like what's going on, Tom?
But I want Kova to have the green light, take those shots when he has it. Am I worried? This is the thing when I watch the game, and obviously rivals don't look at it this way. When we're moving the ball around left to right, as many want to say, I want to see the ball. What's he saying now?
You're conceded 2 goals today as much as they conceded in 7 games, bro. The whole season.
Yeah. Okay. 10 again. Tom, tell me you're winning the league, because if not, all you're doing is just barking with no bite right now. You're one of those little chihuahuas. Yep. Listen, tell me something substantial. Are you winning the league? When we're moving the ball left and right, I need to see passes. Are you winning the league, Faisal? Yes, I'm winning the league.
Okay, good. Yeah, say with just Tom first. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, that's all we need to hear. I mean, other than that, what are we talking about here?
If you don't win the league, it's a failure.
Say what now?
If you don't win the league, it's a failure for you or no?
If I don't win a 5th in a row, is it a failure?
Oh, don't put it like that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
I give you my take. I give you my take.
Let me ask the chat for guys in the chat. I want a yes or no. If City don't win the league, is it a failure? Yes or no?
Yeah, definitely.
People, let me know in the chat. We got 700 people here.
I'm going to give a very ridiculous take, right? Because that's what everybody's going to call it. And I also told Mo this is way not even because of this show. I think at the end of the season, Arsenal wins the league, Liverpool 2nd, and City 3rd.
Okay. What did you say last year? What did you say last year?
I said at the end of this season, after 38 games, Arsenal win the league, Liverpool 2nd, City 3rd.
By the way, guys, Dayu sent me this before City win. So that take is not reactionary about the game today.
I've said this.
Dayu sent me this earlier today.
Okay. So after the Rodri injury, he had a chance to say
before the game today, me and him were talking.
Look, here we go. The cheerleaders.
We were talking, me and him today. We were talking. Ahmed, why is that going on with your hair?
Yeah, you looking mad, bro. You look like, you know who Ahmed looks like? Has anyone seen Home Alone?
after that guy got electrocuted, right?
No, but listen,
Ten Hag got this man
has this thing about Arsenal. Dayo thinks that Liverpool, here's what happened. After the Liverpool win, before the Arsenal and City game, he said, by the way, Liverpool are coming 2nd and City are coming 3rd.
Oh, okay.
This was before we ever played today. Like I said it earlier this morning.
Yeah. As of today, so, I got you. What were you saying before today's game?
before today's game, I was saying Arsenal was going to win, City was going to be second. But as soon as Liverpool won this morning, I'm looking at this Liverpool team and I'm thinking the only time they fall off is like game 35, 36. The only time I see them falling off now at this rate. And
No,
the
that's
problem and the problem for me with City is not because I didn't watch a City game today, so I can't speak to the game today. I can't really say I didn't watch it, so it'd be stupid or me to say anything. But without Rodri and the KDB injury, and in fact, remember, Mo, I said in the game where Haaland doesn't score, it becomes a problem of who's going to score for City. Kovacic stepped up today, from what I heard. I didn't watch the game, but if Kovacic did not step up today and Doku off the bench did not step up in a game where Haaland has it hard because he's not getting the balls fed to him, and you don't have a Rodri and you don't have a KDB in the game at the same time. Yeah, you still have amazing players. I just see that it's a lot harder for you to score. So for me, over 38 games, and it's not a failure if City don't win the league. They've won it 4 times. Let's not sit here. Let's not sit here and say, "Oh, City." I'm not going to banter you. This is not banter. This is talking facts. Like the way you are this season. Yeah, the way you guys are this season. With how important most people know how important Rodri is to City, it's going to be notches. Pep is going to have to find solutions in every single game now going forward, and that's why I think that there might be that fall off. It's not going to be a terrible fall off. It's not. But
Dale, to be fair, at the start of the season, most people would have had Man City win the league. Obviously, those things have changed now. But I would say if they don't win the league, it is a failure because at least going into the season, they were the strongest team. They were favourites. They've won it. I know Vader will do this thing 5 times in a row and look at it as if we're at the start of that 5 season one. But they've already won 4. So they only have to win 1.
Hold on. No.
Statistically, everything in the past doesn't matter. Only moving forward.
Your sound is cutting off.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Let me respond to Rex because he's talking. He wants to talk about. Let's not deal with the past. Let's deal about now moving forward. Well, now moving forward, when you want to talk about failures, there is a Ballon d'Or nominee, arguably a Ballon d'Or winner, that's out of this club. So when we want to talk about who should be winning this moving forward, in my opinion, the advantage has been given to Arsenal. Arsenal were 2 points off last season. They've strengthened since last season. And many, and I would be one of them, I believe we were weakened than we were compared to last season. So Arsenal not able to do it this season, I think it would be a failure. City not able to do it this season without a Rodri, I'm a little hesitant to say it's a failure from that perspective.
Are you saying that your team is that the chances of your team winning? So let's put it this way: beginning of the season, Rodri was fit, everybody was fit. City was favorite. City is favorite, or was favorites according to everybody. 100% to win. Rodri gets injured. How many percentage drop off is that for you guys out of 100?
I pretty much had us not necessarily 50.
No, let's say 100. Let's say the injury. I'm saying fit Rodri. Okay, so fit Rodri, 100%. You're winning the league. Fit Rodri. You're winning.
No. He's still winning the league. Ray just said that they're still winning the league.
I know, but I'm saying what is it? I'm just asking about the percentage drop off now that you don't have Rodri from 100 to what?
So the beginning of the season, I had Rodri and Oscar. Okay, before the kick of the season, I also had Alvarez, who got transferred as the season kind of went on.
But but you also didn't have Gundogan.
Exactly, and you had Gundogan come in.
But we're talking.
It goes up and down. It goes up and down.
No. Hold on. I got a player, and I got 2 players injured. It doesn't go up. Yes, it goes back down. It goes back down.
I can have this guy, but this guy's coming in at the last.
I'll answer it, but I was responding to Rax. I'll answer your question. So coming into the season, I had City winning, but it wasn't like 100%, no chance Arsenal are sniffing at the league. That's not
what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking. You're missing the point.
So we were at 50. I said maybe more like a 55 chance, 60% chance City wins, and 40 Arsenal win. I didn't have Liverpool in the mix at all.
Hold on. So Vader, hold on. So you had 60% chance of City winning the league, 40% when all your players were fit, when you had Rodri and everybody, right? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so now what percentage do you have City winning the league at? Because it was 60 when you had Rodri and KDB and everybody and Gundogan and the whole team. So now that you have that injury, what percentage are you putting City as? Because you said in your words advantage Arsenal. So what percentage are you adding to Arsenal's 40% as advantage Arsenal?
Yeah, I look at it almost like a 50-50 now.
But that's not advantage Arsenal if it's 50-50.
How is that advantage?
Yeah, that's
Advantage
crazy.
means so
No,
here.
no,
Wait,
no.
yeah,
Okay,
wait, you
no,
start
no,
to that
guys,
chat. You start
guys.
talking
How
numbers.
is that advantage?
Don't start talking numbers on it because then your
No,
numbers will come back and bite you.
Your words were, and this is why I question. This is why
Okay,
I ran the question.
51-49. Does that help you?
This guy,
Does that help you now?
he's such a fraud. That's why I had to ask him the question that way.
Yeah,
Because this is what
51%
City-
Arsenal,
this is
49%
what
City.
this is what
Does that
City
help
fans do.
you?
This is
No,
what
my whole
City fans do.
my whole point is you guys came back to now. We're now competing for this league
Wallahi,
Evenly.
Victor is right.
evenly.
You know,
This
you guys
is-
know,
this-
if Victor come here and say we're winning the league, we have bigger chance than Arsenal, you will banter him.
No, I didn't banter
If he
him.
comes
He
here
did-
and say
no.
Arsenal have bigger chance, you all will banter him as well.
No,
Mo,
one minute,
There's
he
no
did-
win
he did
for
say-
Victor.
Mo,
There's
Mo,
no
stop it.
win.
Mo,
Vader
stop
did
it. Mo,
say
Mo,
we're winning
Mo,
the
that's
league.
what
Wallahi,
Mo,
there is no
Mo,
way.
Vader,
Mo, don't do
on
that.
this stream 10
On
minutes
this
ago,
stream right
Vader
now.
did say we're winning the league. He did say
Yes,
Man
he's
City
putting
winning on this
chest
stream.
out.
I know,
He's
but Mo,
He's putting chest out because
this
you
was
guys
about,
have pressed him.
no, but Mo, this was his own words. He said at the beginning of the season, percentage-wise, out of 100, with all his players fit, he gave City 60% chance and Arsenal 40%. And that's a fair chance. And I agree with that. In fact, I won't even turn around and tell him that, oh, that's stupid percentages. That's good percentages. All right. Then he goes on to say, now that I have the Rodri injury and this injury, he says, I'm still winning the league earlier. I now told him. And then in that same vein, he said, it's advantage Arsenal. So I got confused. If you're winning the league, how is it advantage Arsenal? You can't say those two
Okay,
things.
I'll explain it. Because
So
let
I
me
now
explain
said-
your
hold
confusion.
on.
No, let me address your
Let me
confusion.
finish, which is why I
Dio,
now-
no, let me deal with that one point.
why-
Let me
hold on.
address your confusion first.
Thailand, because you
Can we
confuse
get
me
other
some more.
people to talk, Ahmed,
I
Jay,
know.
and
Don't confuse me some more.
please.
Which is why I now asked you in percentages.
Can we get the
okay,
other people to? Also,
you
we haven't
move-
even spoken about the games yet, huh? Just
Yeah,
to let you
I
guys
know. I'd like to do
We
that.
haven't spoken
I'd
about
like
the
to do
games
that.
yet.
All right,
You need
Vito,
to-
go on.
You need to
Where
make
am I
this guy
confused?
co-host. No, the whole point
The host. Now you can be the host. Here you go.
Yeah, he needs to be the
Judge
host.
Dio now.
The whole
Judge
point
Dio.
is
Put me back.
the
put me
whole
back.
point is if I'm saying advantage Arsenal, and I think that I have a lesser chance now at winning the league, I can still back my club, right?
You're just sitting on the fence. If you're being honest, you're sitting on the fence. That's what you're doing.
I can't.
I
I
did it.
can't say that Arsenal look better.
Vader.
Hold on. No, one sec. Jay, hold on. I can't look at an opposition. I can't look at a season. For example, I can't look at Liverpool when they were at their tilt, when they were doing their thing, and say, "Damn, they're better than us."
Do you believe? Did you not say that
on
you're
all
the best
four fronts?
club in the
They're
league, though?
competing on all four fronts, but I
You're the best
still
team in
think
the
we
league.
nick them. Pardon me?
You don't think you're the best team in the league? So what's changed?
Right now, I don't think we're the best team in the league.
Yeah, but you're speaking about now. But I'm talking in general, though. You're not the
In
best
general,
team.
but I can't talk in general if we're talking about the
But
season.
did you not say that? Did you not say that? Oh, see, like for example, with City, yeah, they might not start the quickest, but you still win it eventually. So I don't understand why City fans, love to play underdog FC. Yet they say we're the best.
Are we
at
doing
the same
agendas or are
time.
we having a combo?
No, it's not agendas.
Let's have a
Can I
combo.
ask
Okay,
you a
let's.
straight question, Victor? Straight question.
Yeah,
Are
just asking.
Arsenal convincing to you? Forget
Yes.
you. They
Yes.
are convincing.
I
Do you
didn't.
think
So,
Arsenal are
in
convincing?
all fairness, I only saw highlights of today. I recorded the game. I'll watch it in its full 90. But yes, they do look convincing. Defensively, how sound they are, how they don't give many teams a sniff at scoring on them. Yes, they look convincing. They do.
Do you know that Arsenal conceded 6 goals this
Okay.
season in 7 games?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Well, that's not.
then
They
you
outscore their
got-
teams. It doesn't matter.
And then Mo,
You do as well.
gotta
You
look who we
scored more
played
than
as
them.
well. Come on, let's not do that. You got to put it into context.
About the game today. Let's go back to the City game
Let's go
today.
back
The
to the
City
game,
game
'cause
today. I
Dio and Ahmed
I don't know who watched. Can I know who watched the game today? Who watched the game? City game.
None of these guys watch the game, Mo.
It was at the same time
I,
with us.
I honestly, usually
was
I
And
hard.
they want to cut me off every time I try to say
no, but
something. None of them watch the game.
Usually I have City like on my phone or something, but I just thought, you know what,
I'm
City are
telling
just
you,
gonna dust
you
them.
know,
Yeah, I thought it was
City
easy.
were torn apart.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I've seen the highlights and how many
No,
chances you lot were given to
If
Fulham.
Man City fans aren't watching this game and they don't think they were torn apart by Fulham counter attacks, you're watching a different game. Speed
But-
or not speed, Bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you haven't watched the game,
was it just the counter? Was that a defined tactic, or is that just City pressed them, and then they had the odd breakaway, or was it like were they the better team?
The majority of the time, City pressed Vader, Rax. Some of the times, Fulham bypassed their press. Pass, long. Pass. Yes, City turned over the ball a couple of times. Like Jack Grealish turned it over once. I think somebody else turned it over once, Haaland. But also, Fulham were able to go past the press of City a couple of times, right? Which doesn't happen when Rodri is there. It happens only because Kovacic. It is the problem is they don't have that guy who can. People think that Rodri is quick, and Rodri's positioning and leadership on the pitch position the other guys around him the right way so they won't concede these chances.
Yeah.
But he's not there. It looks rubbish in the midfield. Everyone is running. Everyone is running.
So,
a couple of passes, they exploit the spaces.
So let me say this.
Problem.
Let me say this real quick. A lot of them racks was even like corner. We had a corner advantage. They got possession and they were running downhill on us. That happened a few times. And then also they win possession pretty quickly, and then they're running on us. But it wasn't so much of them. So when Mo wants to talk about, am I concerned about my defense? I'm concerned about how we're set up and how high up the pitch we are for how we are defending when we lose possession, as opposed to being broken down, build up play, passing around us. That is not what I'm seeing right now. To go back, we're not looking good right now. And I can point out how Liverpool and Arsenal are looking better than Manchester City right now. I can point that out and still have confidence in my club by the end of the season. I can say and give praise to how good Arsenal look right now, how good Liverpool look right now, to say they look better than City. But I'm confident 37, 38 weeks that I'm going to look better when it comes time to cross the finish line. I hope that makes sense for some of you that think it's confusing on why I think I'm not that good right now, but I still think my club will win. I hope the confusion is gone.
I hear that's understandable. That's different from saying advantage Arsenal, meaning that you're saying Arsenal has the better chance of winning. That's what I was trying to correct. You can say right now that Arsenal look better than your team right now in form. Right now, Arsenal is playing better than City. Liverpool is playing better than. I don't know, but when you said earlier in the stream to me it is now advantage Arsenal.
Advantage, currently, you have the advantage right now. You currently do.
No. It can't.
Yes, you do. Dio, you do.
You can talk about run of form. You can talk about run of form and how you are playing presently. But we're talking about over the season, who wins at the end of the day. The question was
hope and predictions.
No. The question was at the end of 38 games, you say City is going to win the league. So it cannot be advantage Arsenal is what I'm saying. You can say we're playing better than you, like you said now, which I understand. But that mind game that you're playing advantage Arsenal, so you can have something to banter about because you're going to.
Yeah, but when someone says they're going to win the league, and something happens, for example, one of the better players are getting injured, they can still say, "Oh, I'm going to win the league," but he's providing context that Rodri, he didn't go into the season thinking Rodri's going to be out. That's like
I agree. What I'm saying is that you can't just then you can't turn around. Like you basically, if I like, for example, I say we're going to win the league. Odegaard injured, whoever injured, I don't care. I'm going to hold on to the fact that we're going to win the league. I'm not turning around to say, "Oh, advantage Liverpool now," because
what are your numbers? What are your numbers? Go on, let's Vader made the fatal mistake of putting numbers to it. What are your numbers?
My number for winning the league is 55 to 40, 55, 45. And in fact, my table at the end of the season this season is Arsenal, Liverpool, City third.
So but you're not giving me a chance though. Either way, you're not giving me a chance.
No, you're second. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this season.
But first,
and you know why?
I know it's both of you.
No.
He said 51-49. You said 45, 55. None of you even gave me one point.
No, I gave you. My percentage is for Liverpool. I said Liverpool is second. I'm not even I said City is third in my books. At the end of the season, like City is third in my books because of the factors that he's mentioned, even though he trusts his team. He's mentioned Rodri, he's mentioned KDB, he's talked about how shaky they are, he's talked about how the new players need to be infused in. So yeah, man, like Rax, I'm going to be that controversial guy this season. It is Arsenal, Liverpool. Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool, and City.
You're acting like you weren't that guy last year.
Vader.
Yeah,
can I ask you something though?
Yeah, man.
Obviously, you lot lose. This is Mr. 3P. Pep's the best. He always figures it out. So you're telling me you lot win the treble, you're talking all chess, and one player changes that all.
Jay,
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, that's what
how
they're
you
saying.
doing
It's
that?
the
How you doing that
3P,
one player?
one player.
How you doing one player talk right now with me
I'm
right
just
now?
saying, bro. Since Rodri's gone, it's like everyone's chest is just inflated. You know that Homer Simpson meme when he goes back into the bush? That's you lot right now.
Hold on. Listen, we're still undefeated without Rodri, but I'm looking at the full season to try to win not just the league, right? Ahmed's over there chilling. Look at his hair. He's all stressed out. He knows how difficult it is to win multiple cups. I don't just want the league. So the reason why some City fans have the chest kind of like sunken in a little bit, you know, doing push-ups instead of bench press, is because we might have to just prioritize and only focus on the league because we're pretty thin. We're pretty thin if we're going to be.
But Vader,
I can't lie.
hold on. Yeah, hold on. This whole thing of we trust Pep, we never question Pep. Why? Like, I feel like there's a bit of like nervousness, like, what's he like? He's got to figure it out. Ain't you all calm that your Mr. 3P is gonna figure it out? This is what he does, no?
Yes, of course Pep does this. Pep's been doing this 4 times in a row. He's done it actually 6 times, right? That week one that Liverpool got. But Pep's been doing this. Hey, easy, Rag. Easy. Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, my bad. That was a stray. You look good in that blue, by the way. The thing that I want to point out is when it comes down to this season and what Pep can do, I think Pep will figure it out. But I just saw you, Jay, go back in the transfer window this year and strengthen again. And you did that the season before that. So it's not like you guys are weaker. You guys are actually stronger. Timber's come back and is giving you more options. You're playing without Ben White right now, and Ben White was key to you. So the lack of chess is more so out of respect for the competition right now. And I'm very
so
surprised.
you respect us
Liverpool.
now.
But you strengthened as well.
Mr. Respect.
But you
I'm
strengthened.
very surprised that Liverpool.
Vader, I got to ask you. You respect us, right?
Yeah, of course.
But you strengthened, Vader. You guys strengthened as well. You got players in.
Yeah, you got. What's going on here?
Don't act like you didn't. Don't act like you didn't get players in.
Wait.
Hold on.
We're not doing
Jay,
this.
hold on. Jay,
Everyone was telling me Gundogan is like,
Jay,
my.
Can I guys hear Gunnar Solskjaer? He hasn't said a word. It's steady.
Yeah, let's get a sensible Arsenal fan.
I want to press.
Can we have some organization here?
Mo, please let me just press his neck for 30 seconds. I want to press his neck.
Whoa,
I need to
whoa,
press
whoa,
his neck. I need to press his
You're not
neck.
doing that.
Whoa.
No, in Nigeria, when you say press your neck, it means I want to put pressure on you. I want to stress you out.
I don't want no.
Say that.
Let's stop with this hand action business too.
Listen, Linda, listen, Man City. You were the ones who were making noise last season. Oh, we lost Gundogan. We need somebody to replace Gundogan. Without Gundogan, we would have been looking better. Do you remember all of this narrative last season? Do you guys remember this narrative from City fans everywhere? Yeah. Oh, nobody is there to replace Gundogan. We don't have anybody replacing Gundogan. Now Gundogan is back, right? And then Rodri is injured, and you all want to act like, oh, the team is finished. Come on, cut me some slack. I'm not listening to any of this your nonsense that people are doing. This is what City fans do.
It's not nonsense.
It is nonsense.
You know why you're a hypocrite? You know why you're a hypocrite?
You're trying to buy pity. You're trying to buy pity. The same way you cheated with 115 charges, you want to cheat this system this year and lie to people. You want to gaslight us.
Okay, here we go. Now I know you got. Now I know you're stressed when you have to bring up the 115.
Let's go. Continue.
Rack looks good in that blue. You look horrible in it. The thing that I'm gonna say is you Dial are the biggest hypocrite because 2 seasons ago you told me about Saliba being injured. You told me about Saliba being injured and costing.
But no one cared. Nobody cared.
That's fine. That's fine.
No one cared.
You called me a butler. Nobody cared.
Yeah.
So let's not do that. So if you lose, if you don't win this season, you're a butler as well. That's all it is.
You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong.
Here's what you
were wrong.
No.
You were wrong to talk about Saliba, right?
Yeah.
You were wrong to talk about Saliba.
Hmm?
You were wrong to put it on Saliba 2 years ago. You were wrong.
I wasn't wrong.
Then who's being a hypocrite right now?
You're the one being a hypocrite now because I was challenging you. You said you are the Almighty. All of a sudden, you lose one player.
Said I'm the Almighty.
That's what your fan base says.
There is look. There is an element of hypocrisy from a lot of you guys right now. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm just listening to kind of understand what the argument here is because I don't actually think Veta said anything crazy. And I'm going to actually back City on this one because we lost Martin Odegaard, and let's not forget 99% of the fan base, yes, there's exceptions to the rule, who complained about we're going to lack creativity, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're probably not going to win these games, blah, 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 blah. Oh, City game, the Spurs game. And that was one player as well. And we were looking a little bit like, can Mikel Arteta, kind of recognize this problem and actually rectify it? Now, granted, that's not me comparing him to Pep. Pep's a different animal, and he should have the resources and the experience to maybe, see out the Rodri and the KDB injury a lot better than maybe a Mikel Arteta can. And credit, to Mikel Arteta for doing that. But to kind of go back onto the City point, Rodri's a massive loss. It's the same with us. Like we said with William Saliba, for example, that's a huge loss for us, and one of the main reasons why we didn't win the league. Now, rivals are always going to banter, and I get it. You guys want to give it back because now it's Rodri, and their chances are depleting. But in the same way, I want to sit here and actually be honest, because if we're going to sit here and say Saliba, we've got to be consistent with the energy. That's why we get called out.
No, we are consistent, but we're just saying when we were saying it.
Your first opportunity was come. No. But your first opportunity was what? Oh, now you're complaining about one player. You want to banter?
Because nobody cared when we said Saliba was injured.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well,
they told us to shut up. They told us to shut up.
But then, Deo, you're not saying Vater's wrong. Then you're not saying Vater's wrong.
Yeah. So
I'm just basically telling him. Yeah, I'm basically telling him, don't give me no excuses, because when I gave excuses, you told me to shut up and sit down. Saliba was injured. You told me, hold on.
This is why the clip for Tass always going to happen.
Hurt people.
But here's the other thing again. At the beginning of this season, you heard City fans saying this. Rodri hasn't even started playing yet, and we're still winning games. Rodri's not in the game. We played our first 3-4 games without Rodri, and we're winning. And so now that Rodri is injured, those same people are now saying, oh my God, we're finished for the season. And I'm asking myself, but 3 games in, when you didn't play Rodri, you also
touch wood, it doesn't happen. But if Bukayo Saka gets a season,
don't put it in the air.
Are you not going to feel stressed? Are you not going to feel like okay?
Of course, but then I will listen. I will, but then I will listen. But then I listen. But then I will. Here's my point. I hear that, and my point is
he hears it, he just ignores it.
No. Rodri is injured, which means that your chances are slimmer, right? But you still, but you still go on and say,
don't forget it's KDB as well.
I know, and then you still go on and say we're going to win the league. But then in the same vein, you say advantage Arsenal. I'm like, which is it?
You're so confused, but I explained it.
You didn't explain anything. What you explained was different from what you said.
But wasn't the expectation last season from a lot of Arsenal fans that City are probably going to win the league, but we're giving ourselves a bigger chance to win it? That's what people say. I say it as well. Like, yes, we're going to win the league. But am I going to dismiss City from winning it? No, or Liverpool from winning it?
I'm not dismissing.
You can have both opinions. It doesn't mean that you're wrong.
I was getting cooked by his own fan base, man. What's going on there?
Nobody's getting cooked. You better be quiet. Manchester United.
What's going on, man? He's getting cooked by his own fan base.
Anybody's talking. Anybody has.
He's getting cooked by his own fan base.
If you notice, the only time you want to speak, man, United. Is, in fact, why do we have United here today, Mo? Why do we have Manchester United? Why do we have that guy at the corner?
He's got a big game tomorrow. What do you mean?
This guy at the corner, that last guy. Why do we have him here?
Ahmed's got a big game.
I'm bigger Ahmed.
No, I'm just messing. I'm messing with Ahmed. I'm messing with Ahmed. He knows. We do this backstage all the time. No, but see, Souls, I hear you on if Rodri is injured, their chances deplete. And I agree with that. But then when you turn around and make that the whole reason, when you say, "Oh, we're not," we must.
You're refusing to listen to what Victor said. He's not saying that's the.
You're hearing me, but you're not listening.
Why? What he's saying is, look, at the moment, what's happening, like just to kind of explain where I think Victor's coming from, right, is that they've lost a key, like the same way with us, right? We lost Martin Odegaard. Granted, we knew he was going to be back by, let's say, November or whenever that might be, but it's not a season ending. Whereas with Rodri now, it's a complete adaptation, and they need to now find a piece that's going to fit the Rodri role. And we know it, like Rodri competes at a 2-3 man role in that City squad. He is the most vital cog, and that's now a complete change to the system. You can put Kovacic as a band-aid, but you still need to change a lot of elements, and that's going to have teething issues like you've seen today. If it wasn't look, the problem is, if it wasn't Adama Traore, they probably no other team could create that chance, because he is a unique specimen in a sense of getting in behind with the pace of power that he has. But the problem is, if you then have another player who can do something similar with better finishing, they would have been destroyed today. I reckon that could have ended 4-1. And that's what me disrespecting City, but that's just because of how many chances he created on his own. That's because of Rodri's not there. If Rodri's there, that game doesn't even become chaos.
So what percentage?
Can we do the super chat so we can go to Liverpool and
So
Arsenal?
what percentage you put on Pep? What percentage you put on Pep to be able to change the game, regardless of Rodri? Like without Rodri,
what do you mean percentage?
As in, like, how much of
a weight is Pep as the manager of this team? This team that has this team that has.
Oh no! Don't put a numbers to it.
Numbers.
Don't put a numbers to it.
No. I'm asking because here we are talking about Rodri as though they don't have Pep Guardiola at the helms of affair. Here we are talking about Rodri as though they don't have brilliant players, as though they don't have Erling Haaland, the goal machine of eternity. Listen. Here we are talking about Rodri. This is why I said this does not, like, I hear you on the reduced chances.
You hear, but you're not listening. We know.
No, I hear you on the reduced chances if Rodri is injured, which is true. Rodri is injured for the season. His role there is important. It's reduced chances. But then everybody wants to neglect everything else that City has as tools and just make it sound like without Rodri, all of a sudden, this chance we're talking about is now like at 10%. Of course not.
Dial, there's a reason why.
There's still players there. So what are we talking about?
Rodri is that player in any. If Rodri played for any team, that's a player you just can't replace.
Yeah, but you're thinking
profile in the world.
Ballon d'Or, guys.
I hear it. But then we're talking about big City Pep. Like, we're forgetting who this is. Like, the chest they have. That's what I'm saying. One player is crazy.
Comprehend what is being said. What he's saying is it's going to take a few games to iron out those teething issues. Let that happen, and then we can do it. He's saying by, let's say, game 15 or something, they'll click into gear and start looking better.
But hold on. Like,
what about you then? What about Arsenal? Why are we assuming that? Hold on. I am listening. I'm watching the Arsenal game, but I'm listening. Hold on here. Hold on. Why are we? Hold on. Let me talk. I know you are very smart and you know exactly.
He's very
smart. Exactly what I'm about to say.
Souls was quiet for so long, and now you can't put it back in.
Hold on. Why are we assuming that when City click, they automatically win the league? Why is this notion in the Premier League?
That's not what he's saying. You're not listening. This is the problem. You have to comprehend the point being made.
Yeah, like Dial.
That's automatically they're going to win the league. All he's saying is that's when they start to look a bit more like themselves. That's all it is. And you know what it is? Because I just want his point to be listened to. Argue his points, not because it's City. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Why you're twerking for rivals?
Oh my goodness!
Hey, what shirt you got on there, my guy?
Don't do that.
No, it's not that. Look,
you're moving mad.
We're having a combo.
Like
Jay, don't do that.
Intellectual conversations. Now, if you're asking me, do I see City winning the league with the predicament that they're in? No, because I feel like it'll be too late at that point, and we need to make it too late at that point. We need to take advantage. Like today, for example, let's just say that 1-0 became a 1-0 and we lost, and we didn't take advantage of the fact that City could have potentially lost points.
Why are you scared of City though? Why are you scared of City though?
I'm not scared of City.
I want to say this right.
Not now.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
You guys.
You know what City remind me of quickly? You know the guy. I don't know if anyone where everyone's come from, but I come from a different place. It's like, you know, the guy that's on the block here. He's been there for years, and everyone fears him. Everyone's like, oh my god. And then that one thing, the other guy comes back and he's just like, bro, get out of it. And everyone's like, bro, he used to be that guy. That's what City are becoming. You're not that guy no more. I'm telling you. There needs to be a new mayor on the block, my guy.
So you really think? Hold on. You really think?
Mayor Arteta is coming in.
I remember it was only his it was this Cone boy. Remember that?
You think the Arsenal are that guy?
What?
You think the Arsenal are that guy?
We're now. It's not happened yet because now it just sounds mad.
Let's talk about
end of the season. It's gonna make sense.
The block's gonna be yours.
Listen. End of the season. It's gonna make sense.
You haven't even won your fight yet,
bro. We're looking good. Remember, and hold on, Mo.
You're claiming the block already, Jay. You're claiming the block already.
I'm not claiming it. I'm just saying. It's starting to.
The guy that is coming back to get that guy.
Let me put it like this. Then. People used to be scared to go around there. It's like, yo, don't go over there. Now it's like, yeah, I could walk past. It's not that bad no more. Do you get it? It's not. They're not around there no more. They're not outside. Yeah, bro.
But they still haven't lost. They still haven't lost though. So what are we doing?
Listen, that's my point. They still haven't lost, and everyone's panicking. This is my point. They
But
hate lost, but the panic's still there, bro.
Everyone, the thing is, right, it's not even PK. All I'm saying is, this is what we do every single season, right? We don't give respect to City because we think, oh, look at them. It's like the Haaland when he first came in. It was like, oh, look at him. Haaland's made them worse. Last season, it was the same story. And then they click into gear, and then everyone's like, oh, see City again. Oh, yeah, whatever. Let's move on. And that's what's going to happen. We need to just respect
what
that.
What do you mean that's what's going to happen? What do you mean? You just said we're winning the league, bro.
Yeah. No, he's saying the battle, the poor form now and us competing is going to happen again. We're going to be in this.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough. That's my point. It's not going to be enough.
Hold on. Saul, Jay, and Vader. I wanted to go back to this Rodri thing just really briefly. No, hear me out. It's a question. If you had Rodri, if you had Rodri,
we haven't spoken Arsenal yet. For the people that say, Mo, you only speak Arsenal. Okay.
If we have Rodri, if you had, let me ask you a question. If you had Rodri in another team with another manager, do you think he gives you what he gives City right now? I don't think so. I think Rodri is Rodri the way he is. He's a very talented player, but because he's under Pep and Pep knows how to use him.
But I can say that about your players at Arsenal.
I know. So hold on.
Answer the question. Is that what just happened here?
You just let
me finish. Let me finish. You can't just be Ahmed. Yeah,
but that's not. But you made.
Let me finish. You're 14th position. Let me finish.
Calm down. All of your players outside of Arteta.
Where I'm going to listen. Where I'm going to with this is.
No, wait. Let him finish. It's an easy.
Where I'm going to with this is how important Pep is in this City team. Yes, Rodri is an important player. Hear me out. Rodri is an important player. Don't get me wrong. Talented player. His injury brings issues in that team. But like I said, if Rodri was in another team entirely with a different manager, he doesn't give you the output that he's given in City because Pep and Rodri is what makes Rodri. Like the training, the setup, the system, the way he coaches them, right? So all I'm saying is, regardless of Rodri's injury, let's not forget that this team has Pep Guardiola at the helm of affairs. And that's a respectful thing that I'm saying because Pep is the reason City is City today. Pep is the reason.
Rodri does it for Spain.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you think Pep Guardiola to the City team is more important than Arteta to these players as well?
Arteta to Arsenal? Or is that what you're talking about?
Okay, you literally just said that. So I'm asking you, do you think Pep to the City players is more important than Arteta?
It's a good question.
I think that Arsenal players? I'm gonna tell you why. Ahmed asked the question. You wanna understand why I asked this question? Ahmed, go ahead. You can understand exactly why I asked.
I was talking in the context of Rodri and Pep and why Rodri
is more important. This is the thing. But Ahmed, ask the question. That you will understand exactly.
Okay. So you're saying who's more important to the team?
I'm not saying who's more important.
Wait. Hold on. I want to understand this question.
Because you said, because Ahmed said that Arsenal players outside of Arteta aren't great, right?
Yeah. That's not what I was talking about. I'm saying people forget that Pep is still there, even though Rodri is injured. Simple. That's all I was talking about. So whatever you want to switch the conversation to, switch it to. Okay. What I was talking to Saul about was this: even though Rodri is injured, there is still somebody at the helm of affairs at Manchester City that is a genius, Pep Guardiola. So let's not make it look like City's chances of winning the league is so diminished. Is all I'm saying.
But we can say the same thing about your team and your team as well, because we can easily say that Arteta, is getting the best tune out of these players despite them not being that great.
I'm not talking about whether players are great or not. That's not what I'm saying.
Hold on, no. I hear what Dio's saying. You're
totally not listening to what I'm saying. I'm simply talking about City's
chances. I thought Mo was celebrating the question.
Hear me out.
Into scoring.
Like everybody's saying that City's chances are reduced because of Rodri. I said yes, but let's not forget that Pep Guardiola is still the manager there, and he's a genius manager and can find ways to win. Is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about how good the player is under the manager, and it's because Arteta can get the better players. Don't change the topic. Stay on topic. I'm talking about percentages of winning.
Now. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take over this conversation now. Inter 2-0 up. Marcus Thuram, fantastic.
Yeah, with a red card.
We're gonna do the super chats because we need to speak about Manchester City, the game, so we can go to the Arsenal game as well. We need to speak about Manchester City game. Just one question about Man City game, and then we move to Arsenal. Bailey is saying, big up Mo and the crew. Much love from India. Big up my man. Appreciate you so much. Big up for the support. Absolutely brilliant. Luke Skywalker, as always, supporting the channel. Guys, we got about 1,000 people almost here. We need the likes to be at 400, 500. Hit that like button, people. Great support. And freaking Torino just scored. Once I start paying attention here, Torino just scored.
That's worth 2 because they have a red card.
Bro. Take away Haaland.
Is it Torino Milan?
It's in our ground. But Torino
Hey,
playing one man down.
Vader.
Yeah, man.
Take away Haaland. City have scored 7 and conceded 8. But I'm gonna take. But Haaland is part of City. That's
Mo.
It doesn't work like this. I hate this. We're not taking Haaland. He's not injured. Haaland is playing every game. Like that is the whole point of calling a football team. Remove Alisson from Liverpool. Liverpool is not as strong. Remove Van Dijk, but that's a football team.
And Vader, quickly. Let me finish the super chat. Yeah. Go on.
Please, Jay. Let me just give the people that paid the money for this. Appreciate you guys. I'm an Arsenal fan, but there is a genuine chance that Liverpool might win the league if they keep going at this rate, to be honest. City's defense is sus, not gonna lie. I'm gonna respond to this. It's impossible for Liverpool to go with the same rate as now. If Liverpool go with this rate, they're going to get 100 points. I don't think they're going to get 100 points. Let's just establish this now, right? Like Liverpool might go amazing and get 90 points. This particular rate is crazy. Conceding 2 goals in 7 games, I think that equates to about 10 goals throughout the season. That is not
Wait. Why can't they do it?
Because I think the games are going to come thick and fast. They're going to drop points. They don't have the amount of depth to keep this particular performances. Like they can challenge for the league, right? But this people talk about Liverpool breaking Chelsea's record as well, like because they have to go.
You're playing proper underdog today, by the way. I've actually clocked it.
Right.
Me?
No. I don't know.
Vader.
Yeah, he's playing proper underdog. He's bigging up Liverpool, bigging up Arsenal.
I didn't big anybody up. I just asked.
No, but he's doing it on a slide, though, innit? I can sort that, bro. You're doing it on a slide, though, innit? Like,
I just asked why can't they? I'm just trying to get clear.
He's trying to take the heat off City.
He's trying to take City out the equation, bro, slowly, just in case if something doesn't happen, if they don't win it.
Vader's backing his team. Arsenal fans are backing theirs, and I'm sure Rack will back his. No one's doing an underdog.
No one.
Yo, who do you support, my guy?
Bro,
what's going on here? Bro,
I support the truth in it. That's all it is.
Bro, stop it. You're moving mad.
Hey, the truth hurts.
Hey, listen, I'm not the one that's got charges in it. If they say it, they'll say I've got minus. They'll say I've got minus charges because all I'm doing is speaking the truth. You man have got charges on your heads. You man let me including Vader.
Let's get this. Dale, I'm coming back to this question. MCFC Solomo, who's winning the league? You changed a lot. I say now after Rodri, it's 50-50. I actually gave City the advantage when they signed Gundogan. Rodri being out for the season is a massive hit. It's a 50-50 now. It's no advantage Arsenal because, by the way, until this moment, no one knows when Odegaard is back. By the way, this is just I tried to read the news.
I thought he's back 6 weeks.
Odegaard. They actually haven't. They haven't announced.
No.
They haven't put a number on it. They haven't put a number on it.
They keep switching. The Norwegian doctors saying we're not calling him because we don't know when he can train. Arsenal don't want to actually give they don't want to give like an exact date.
That's what I think. After international,
he'll be in the squad. He won't start, but he'll be in the squad. He's preparing himself for the Liverpool game.
So I don't know who's winning the league. I can't sit here and tell you who's winning the league. I can tell you percentages. It's 40-40-20. That is my percentages. SC saying we have our 22-23 fluidity and balance back finally. You can say that about Arsenal. Arsenal. SC's Arsenal fan. SC will talk about Arsenal in a bit. Luke Skywalker saying Mo can mod Mama Flossie. She's a mod now. Appreciate you. 𝐤𝐶 City fan. Pip playing scared right now. Need pace on the wings. Couple of questions about City before we move on. Bale here is saying Ruben Diaz questions. Do you have any doubts about Ruben Diaz, Vader?
He's always been a scrub.
No.
That guy. He's always been a scrub.
You know what?
I like the statements. I'm gonna put out a statement that are like definite statements. Saka's garbage.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Statements are like, like very strong statements. Rice is trash.
I rate.
He's always like this. You know what I mean?
Nah, but Ruben Diaz has never been that guy. He's never been that guy. I don't understand.
He won player of the year, bro. He won player
of the year hype, by the way. Player of the year.
But this is why but it's kind of crazy when retrospectively you look back on it, and the fact that he won player of the year is absolutely mad. It's absolutely mad.
Overrated. No, it's not.
I promise you, if he was playing for a mid-table club, he won't be rated like that. Trust me.
I'm gonna give you the statement about City's defense. It's not Manchester City in particular. Any defender play under Pep Guardiola in his history cannot be rated the right rating until they leave that system. Why? They don't defend as much. Gerard Piqué, right, used to get dribbled once every 2 times. Every 2 times used to get dribbled.
He's another one.
The problem is Barcelona, because they had Messi, used to go a whole game without one time having a defender.
Exactly. PK is another one who's not that guy either. Like he would always get.
That's why people don't know. Like City. That's why Pep is.
Have you seen him for Portugal, by the way? He's.
I don't want to talk about Portugal. I don't want to talk about international. I'm talking about
even when he was next to Laporte. Laporte was always the better centre back.
Let me say 2 things.
Go ahead.
Let me say 2 things. In the game in particular, Ruben Diaz put his body on the line and actually blocked a key shot that would have caused either a draw. And one thing, I will take a step back and I will respect what Ahmed has to say, because he's had a few seasons of watching garbage defenders.
Again, he's deflecting. By the way,
he knows how to rate them accurately. So
stay on track in it. Like don't do a 360.
Do you know why Ahmed is here now? These statements are amazing.
Don't do a 360 and let's focus on Diaz. Forget about my club. I know my club's bigger.
I don't do a 360 because I end up in the same spot. If I'm going to do anything,
Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz is not that good of a centre back. He's playing in a team that he hardly really needs to defend. And when he is getting defended and he's getting attacked, he gets cooked. Simple as that. He's not a great centre back. He's not even top 5 in the Prem. He's not top 5 or top 10 in the Prem. Ruben Diaz.
Not top 5 or top 10.
Not top 5 or top 10.
Who's better than him, Ahmed?
Who's
better than him? Who's better? Okay. I'm gonna do this now. It's the last thing we're gonna do about. We're gonna do the last.
Okay, I'll name you 4 right now. I'll name you 5.
10. No, he said 10. He said top 10.
10.
That's
no,
crazy.
10 is a lot. We don't have time. Just name me. Okay, we know the 4. We know the 3 that are better.
Open up another tab and
okay, I'll name 10. I'll name 10.
I know.
In the chat.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me put the question out. Hold on. I know.
You stalled enough. He's opened up another tab, Mo. He knows what he wants to say now.
Let me talk, please. Apart from Saliba, Van Dijk, Konate, and Gabriel Ahmed, who's better than him? That's how you put the question out.
Van der Ven and Romero are both better than
John Stones. John Stones with his own team.
Van der Ven and Romero are both better than him.
What about Martinez? Lisandro Martinez.
Even Pau Torres from Villa is better than him.
What about Lisandro Martinez?
Yeah, Lisandro is better than that guy as well. He's another one who's better than him. 100%. 100%. He's not even the best centre back at his club.
Romero? Is Romero better than him?
Oh, yeah.
I said Romero's better than him.
Maguire.
I said Romero's better than him.
Colwell is better than him. Fofana. Colwell for Chelsea.
Fofana is better than him. Yeah, Fofana's better than Diaz.
How about Lewis Dunk?
Bro, they're both ass cheeks, bro. I'm telling you.
What about Crystal Palace, McGree?
That's pushing it now.
Okay, that's pushing it. Okay, let me do this because I really have to go to Arsenal talk on Liverpool, guys. It's an hour.
You said that half an hour ago.
Okay, Pep playing scared. Vater, it's you now. Pep playing scared right now. Need pace on the wings. Talk to me about Jack Grealish and Bernardo Silva on the wings.
Talk to you. All right.
No. Respond to the super chat. It's not me.
I'll respond. Pep doesn't play scared. Let's stop this, right? Let's stop this. He's won too much. He's done too much. He's done so much where people think he overthinks. He's always trying to tinker and get the best out of the squad. I think what he wants is control right now, but I think he's going to relinquish it and either have Jack on one side and Savinho on the other, or Bernardo on one side and Doku on the other. I think he's going to have a combination of control and pace. What we saw today did create enough chances, but what he's trying to do is limit how many chances we get attacked on or we lose possession. He's going to find the right mix. It's all dynamic right now. Is he scared? Come on. Why would he be scared? Honestly. The only scared manager is worried whether he loses.
You know what? I've clocked it, by the way. They treat Pep like he's God, you know. I've actually clocked it. Like, they treat him like he's untouchable. You know? No, but you know what I'm saying, though? I'm not like that, innit?
I know.
What are you talking about?
You know what it is? Even though that Pep has done so much for City, yeah, City fans are like, even if he does mistakes, I can't criticize him because he's done this in the past. You do realize Fergie made mistakes as well. Every top manager makes mistakes.
Liverpool fans treat Jurgen Klopp like this. You're not asking City fans to be like that for Pep Guardiola? Have some shame.
Yeah, but City fans.
Arteta, if Arsenal fans can treat Arteta like this,
Yeah, but this goes to everyone, though, innit? This goes to like.
Relax.
At least Pep has enough credit more than anyone in the bank for them to treat him like this.
100%. Listen, Pep yeah, is top
A
2.
treble,
Put them 4 fingers
4
down,
beats,
bro.
6 league titles. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
They have the right. Talk to your
Ahmed's
fan base.
stressed.
Some of them
Ahmed's
still tell
stressed.
no one is actually stressed. Like, no one's stressed.
You're not stressed.
Nah, man, I'm calm, bro.
Your manager might stay another week. You're stressed.
You're definitely stressed.
Nah, I'm calm, bro.
You're definitely stressed. You know that if he wins tomorrow, he's staying.
We're not gonna win tomorrow.
You know he's staying. You know. Deep down, you know if he wins tomorrow, he's gonna manage again until the next international break. You know it.
Nah,
And you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? Maguire knows, yeah. If he goes, I go. So Maguire's literally doing everything he can. You see that goal? But that's not Maguire. He wants him to stay. Maguire knows he's done.
Talking about let's talk about Arsenal and Bukayo Saka. Reality speaks, right? 2 assists, 1 goal today. Clutch player. Doesn't get spoken about enough now in the world. I had the MHF with HUSAM. I said he is arguably the best touchline winger in the world. People said Lamine Yamal. I went and checked the stats. They are close to each other. I get Lamine Yamal is younger, much younger.
A 10 now, right? Cole Palmer's a 10 now.
I have to tell you something, right? If Cole Palmer was at Arsenal with that group of players without Odegaard, I don't think he would have carried Arsenal like this, to be honest.
Wow.
He's talented and everything, and I like Cole Palmer. So you're talking about Cole Palmer, or you're talking about? Sorry, you said Cole Palmer.
I said Cole Palmer.
No, sorry, I heard Phil Foden. Cole Palmer at the current moment is arguably the best player in the Premier League. Like tomorrow, if he scores tomorrow, he's breaking records for Chelsea as well. But I'm talking about a touchline winger. Cole Palmer has been playing in the 10 lately.
Oh, he's a 10 now. Yeah, I know. Okay, he's a 10.
He's playing as a 10 now. He's different. I compare Cole Palmer like Odegaard, like KDB, like Foden, and he's doing wonders now. Like I'm talking about a touchline winger, Salah, Lamine Yamal. I don't know who plays for you, Savinho, Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is not even in the conversation. For me, he has been arguably the best touchline winger. I don't watch a lot of Barcelona.
Saka over Salah. Okay.
This season, right
now. You got it.
Wow.
Salah this season has dropped. The last
I think Saka's been slightly better. Yeah, Salah's
I
been a
think
bit.
Salah has 4 and 4.
This is what football fans need to understand. When I say that doesn't mean that Saka is better player than Salah. Freaking Salah has been doing it for 7 seasons.
Saka's not a better player than Salah.
1 golden boots. I'm talking about, and also Saka last season, and this is not just only 6-7 games. Saka was good last season for Arsenal. He put out the numbers.
Yeah, but
last season. Go ahead. I have your say. Okay, say the statement.
Bro, Saka's not being good.
All right.
Saka's not being good this season. If we're being honest, he's not. If we're objectively speaking, if we're being honest, if we're talking about his performances, for Arsenal, he might have got the numbers, but he's not been like outstanding.
So what's a good performance in your eyes? Let's get a baseline. Let's establish something first.
Now, what do you mean he's not been good? Like, what is that?
Obviously, you're talking about he's got this amount of assists and he's doing good statistically. Yeah, okay, cool. He's got assists. Yeah, half of them are corners.
Or I forget that, Ahmed. What's a good performance in your eyes? Like, what's the baseline for a good performance?
Bro, affecting the game for over an hour, and regardless whether you get a GA or not, you've become you get man of the match. Simple as that. You don't need
Salah,
for example,
Salah normally Salah's career built
against Leicester. He registered no GA but got man of the match.
Bro, man of the match here. Oh, let me tell you something about Saka. I watch this guy all the time. He doesn't perform well.
No.
He doesn't perform well.
That's why I asked you, what's your baseline for a performance? And you just said it, and he's already done it in 1 game. So his performance
he's not done it consistently. He's not done it consistently this season. He's not because
if you argue with minus one, if you argue with minus one, hold on. If you argue with minus one, if you argue with this guy,
this season.
This guy down here,
he's not being consistent.
Yeah, wasting.
Guys are just watching like sofa score, innit? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Ahmed,
No, but that's
exactly what the game's gonna be like their Sheffield United game last season.
Your standard for what you call performance, right? You just laid it out, and he has done it in a game.
He doesn't
Evidently,
do well.
Listen,
His
Saka
performance
has
haven't been great.
Listen. In the 7 games Saka has played, he scored or assisted in all 7 games.
Again, he's proving my point. He's talking about goals.
Hold on.
Goals are the most important thing in
His defensive, yeah, exactly. Number 1, goals are the most important. You score goals, you win. So be quiet about that. Number 2 thing is this: his defensive work that he puts in, that Saka puts in. How many touchline wingers put in that type of defensive work?
He's expected to do that. He came up as a left back. We understand.
But Vado, Vado, you're qualifying my point. That means that Saka has.
We're not going to praise an offensive player for the defensive work.
One at a time. Vado. That is actually a positive if he came in as a left back, because now that he's a right winger, he has the qualities of helping the defense and also affecting the game up front, which he has been doing. He's been giving the numbers in the assists and in the goals up front and in the defensive side of things. Hold on. So he's affected the game in multiple ways in every game. Affected the game in multiple ways, defensively and offensively, in all 7 games. So to sit here and turn around and say, well, he's not winning man of the match. That's why he's not man. That was what you said. But I just told you, he's affected the game defensively. Yeah, he's affected the game offensively.
Ahmed, guys, can you stop now?
Ahmed is a clown.
You objected. You interjected. So what is your point?
No, my point is, Vader or Ahmed? Okay, my point is, I'm not going to call out a player being in great form who's offensive for his defensive rate. So I pointed out, of course, he's going to be good defensively. He came up as a left back. So he does that, but that's not why we're going to say he's having such a great season. Because when Liverpool fans were talking about Firmino's defensive work rate, no one wanted to hear it. An offensive player is not supposed to be praised for what they do defensively. But Saka is having a good season. However, I'm not a stats guy, but let's not overdo it with his GA when he's getting, and I get it, corners, set pieces.
That's what I'm saying.
But guys, he's crossing a ball in on a set piece.
I'm gonna respond.
And he's getting assists for it, and you guys are praising it. Let's just kind of calm down. Yes, he's having a good season.
I'm gonna respond. Part of football, and has been for years, is excelling in deliveries and doing free kicks and set pieces. There are a lot of people in the history of the sport. Absolutely, were absolutely amazing in delivering. For Bukayo Saka to absolutely perfect this corner from the right side is actually a skill that a lot of teams wish to have. A lot of teams might build a system and being dangerous based on a corner. People don't understand. Juninho, you know what I'm talking about, Victor. You're old enough. Built a career over free kicks. For Bukayo Saka to be 23 years old, and every time a team concedes a corner against Arsenal, they're looking at themselves shitting their pants because Bukayo Saka is about to.
That's not down to Saka. That's more rehearsed by the coaching. Because we're talking, that's more.
This is crazy.
You can't just put a shit ball into the box. You can't just put a shit ball into the box and then say it's the system.
My man wants to sit here, Ahmed. Hold on. You want to sit here and tell me because a player dribbles well, that's down to the coaching. And
it's not about dribbling. I'm not talking about dribbling. Okay. Let me tell you something about corners, yeah, bro. Taking a corner. Let me be honest.
You know nothing about corners. I'm not going to let you. No.
I want to hear what he's going to say, Dayo. I want to hear what he's going to say. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Taking a corner, yeah. Taking a corner,
yeah. I don't even care. I'm shocked.
You are a bit loud, but it's okay.
No, I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked that somebody.
I'm shocked that somebody.
Can we let the man speak, Dayo?
Ahmed, can you not worry about Dayo being rattled or not? Just make.
Yeah, but he's talking over me, though.
Dayo, don't talk.
But he's talking over me. I'm going to answer. When it comes to taking corners, yeah, there is no skill about taking a corner. All you have to do, yeah, as a player, is put it in the mixer. That's all you need to do. And then the rest is down to the players. Gabriel and Saliba is good in the air, and it's all rehearsed. It's true, though.
No, you can't do that, Ahmed.
It is true.
I know you're trolling and you don't want to give Saka any sort of.
Jay, let me ask you a question. Jay, let me ask you a question. Before, has Saka always been on corner responsibility, or was that Odegaard?
It's clearly rehearsed.
Odegaard before the injury?
It's rehearsed.
No. Hold on. Before it was Saka, yeah, but Odegaard started. I think it was last season, and then Saka's like halfway through the season. Yeah. Now it's Saka.
Okay.
Yeah. Odegaard, Rice, and Saka.
And then you got to put. And then you could say, when Odegaard was taken, and we weren't scoring that many. Saka's taken them now. We're starting to score more. So you got to give him praise. You can't do this. Oh, anyone could just take a corner.
I'll do the 50-50.
It's funny. It's funny when people talk about a player and his form and then the things that he's doing, and then you want to put it down to just mere like, oh yeah, it's rehearsed. Even if you rehearse it, if the player is not able to perform it in the game, what do we normally say? We've seen games where the team is set up correctly and they don't win, and you can't blame the manager. You're like, these guys did not perform for the manager. That's what we say. We say these players did perform for the manager. This kid is performing what he has practiced off the pitch. That's how you get better, Ahmed. That's what practice does for you. You get better by practicing. Saka practices his corner kicks. The team practices their corner kicks. They come in there. He does what he needs to do, and they score from it. He is giving and Vader to rebuttal, not to rebuttal, but to answer you why I talked about his defensive measure was because the defensive things he does is because Ahmed said he doesn't affect the game in any way. And I said we already can see what he's doing up front. From set pieces, we can see from the wings cutting back, dribbling, going to the byline. We can see what his effect is up front. The stats also show what his effect is up front. I now said even in other parts of the game defensively, he helps out as well. So all in all, he affects the game somehow, some way. So to sit here and say that player is not him. It's
we're
just
not about to talk. We're not about to talk about wingers and the defensive.
I know you're doing work.
No, I'm not talking.
I am not.
Wait, Vader, quick.
Hold on. I played football professionally. Perfecting a corner is so hard. It requires skills. What are we talking about? Perfecting corners to be pinpoint to the far post, to the near post, the swerve requires a lot of training and skill. A lot of people practice corners week in, week out, every day, and they will never perfect it. For Saka to be that good, right, requires a skill.
Guys are talking about David Beckham. Guys are talking about David Beckham as if David Beckham is not elite at passing. That's not rehearsed, bro. He was born with that. He was born with that technique.
Okay, what about Saka?
Born with that technique.
What about Saka's delivery today for the
Saka's delivery was good. I'm not saying
no. If that was KDB or someone, everyone's going mad.
But the thing is with KDB, yeah, his is like he does it on a consistent basis, yeah, and his passing is elite. What I'm saying with Saka, yeah, I'm not saying Saka is a shit player. He did his thing today. That's cool. He did his thing today. I'm not saying he's a rubbish player. I've always said consistently, yeah, he's a good player. But it seems to me like you guys are trying to force this world-class narrative that you guys can't wait until Saka performs. Who's a better
touchline winger than him in the world? Can you just tell me in this season now?
He's not even a touch. What does touchline out and out winger?
I'm going to tell you what a touchline winger is. I'm going to tell you what a touchline winger is. There is new in football now. There is forwards like they play on the side. They come inside. They do this. Bukayo Saka, if you go and check the heat maps, every time he receives the ball, he receives it right outside the 18 on the right side. So he receives it close to the touchline. He's not an inside forward. For people to think that Bukayo Saka is an inside forward, he's not. Lamine Yamal and Bukayo Saka, the majority of their receiving, you can go check, by the way, is close to the touchline. That is called a touchline winger. That means they are close to the line. They aren't inside. They aren't a second forward. Trossard, on the other hand, is not a touchline winger. He's an inside forward. That is the difference, right? So that is Luis Diaz is a winger. Why? Luis Diaz, his starting position is always close to the touchline. That is Bukayo Saka. I hope I
still give it to Salah. I still give it to Salah overall because of his G
There's
and
about two
A.
other wingers that are better than him.
That's fine.
Say that again?
Bro, Rodrigo's better than him and Yamal's better than him.
Rodrigo is better than Bukayo Saka.
Rodrigo is better than Saka.
100%.
Why are you saying that?
Because he's a better player. What do you mean? What am I saying? He's just a better player.
He's just a better player.
I can never take anything from somebody who rates Anthony. I can never take anything he says seriously.
When have I said that?
Don't do that. Let's be serious. Why Ahmed Rodrigo is better than him? Because
why am I saying he's better than him? He's a better player.
He's a better player. What is okay? Can I ask you a question, Ahmed? For real?
At least say another one. At least say another one.
What do you think Saka lacks?
You're going mad.
Guys, hold on. What do you think Saka lacks?
Bro, it's not about what he lacks here. In terms of his decision making, it's not about he lacks anything here, because he can't actually do anything that will make me take him, that will make me rate him to the next level like the other guys. What Saka does, he's like a 7 out of 10 player. In terms of decision making, when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, everything is just decent. He does things at a very quite good level. But in terms of like the other players, like the Musialas, the 𝐒𝐤𝐠𝐬s, the Palmer, there's another level to it. That's all I'm saying. And you can clearly see
that level.
That other level.
What is it?
Bro, they just have an outstanding ability.
What is that level?
That level, yeah. That, for example,
I'm going to ask a straight question. What does Rodrigo excel at?
Yeah.
And then Saka doesn't. Just straight. There's nothing. Is nothing more clear than this, right?
Yeah.
In your opinion, Ahmed,
yeah.
you said Saka does everything good.
Yeah.
But you said Rodrigo is better than him. What does Rodrigo excel at that Saka does?
His close control, his dribbling, his first touch, the way he receives the ball, the way he attacks the players, and the way he goes past them. It's just cleaner. It's cleaner. It's better. You can laugh, by the way. You can laugh what you want, but I'm giving.
He's giving an objective answer. That is his opinion.
Exactly. Right.
He's really giving an objective answer.
Exactly.
So at least he answered it.
And also with Saka, yeah. Okay. Forget. Okay, if you watch Yamal and you watch Saka, yeah. Let's say both of them don't get GA. You can clearly see that Yamal, he has something special. When you watch Saka, all you see is good player. But Yamal, there's something special. And if you want me to break it down, yeah, his dribbling, the way he receives the ball, the way he it's a collection of everything. Like you don't. That's why when I don't use that's why I don't use the stats. I'm not saying that if you get stats, you're a rubbish player. Of course, it's an important aspect of the game, but you can't just purely.
In your objective, no, 1 second. 1 second. I just want to ask one quick question, right? So in your definition, Haaland's shit, because take the numbers away, what does he have?
I didn't say his shit though. Like you're just
no. Take the numbers away from Haaland. What does Haaland give to City?
Numbers away.
No.
I'm not
He's saying take away the stats of Bukayo Saka.
Vader, don't enter this conversation.
Vader, hear what he said.
It's not like take away. I'm just trying to gain the logic.
Okay, Erling Haaland, yeah. Okay, I can answer that. Erling Haaland, yeah. Erling Haaland is an exceptional goal scorer. Yeah, he's a very good goal scorer.
You said you can't talk about your numbers though.
No. But hold on. But I'm giving my answer. Yeah, because I said he's shit. Haaland. I'm not saying Haaland is completely.
Okay, but he'll be okay then. He'll be average, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. He's a good. At what he does, yeah. At what he does, the same example that I gave to Saka when it comes to decision making and what he's doing is at a good level. Haaland's an exceptional goal scorer, but everything else is not great. That's why when you look at the players like the Benzemas, like the Harry Kanes, like the Suarez, like the Agueros, there's something more than just goal scoring, which takes them to the next level. That's clearly my point. What Saka's doing, cool, he's getting the stats, but
so you're saying
that's not going to take him.
Remember,
all I'm going to tell you, Ahmed, is that Haaland is already in the next level, by the way.
He's generating.
As a striker, he's already the next level, by the way.
Yeah, next level in terms of goal scoring, that's fine. You can put in there.
Which is the number one thing.
So are we saying that? Okay, so with Haaland, are we going to say he's better than the likes of Van Persie, Aguero, Drogba, on like all these players, like the even
as a goal but as a goal scorer,
yes.
As a goal scorer, yeah.
Yes. His numbers don't lie. Put him in front of the goal, he delivers. Done. 36 goals in his first season. He scored 100 goals in 102 games, my man. Not GA here. Goals.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't completely.
Hey, Ahmed.
People, by the way, when people hear this, that's right. GA, bro. Goals.
Let me
Ahmed.
Everything Ahmed has to
Ahmed,
say
bro.
in one sentence, right? By the way, Adama Traore takes on more men than probably most people.
Adama Traore is what's Adama Traore got to do with it?
For you,
I'm going to ask a question. Sorry, I got it here before I get Vader. I got it here. Do you think Hatem Ben Arafah has more to his game than Odegaard?
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Nah, your guy Ahmed. Listen.
Hatem Ben Arafah is an Hatem Ben
This is wrong and strong. This is wrong and strong. I have to rate it wrong and strong.
You can say that Hatem Ben Arafah is an exceptional talent, exceptional at what he had. It was unheard of. He was insane.
I'm just going to make one point, right? When people always talk about who's the better footballer, normally what they mean by that is who's got better technique. But the problem is, football is that's the thing. Football is not just about technique. It's technical, tactical, physical, and mental. Those are 4 components of a player. So if you're world class in one and you're rubbish at the others, unfortunately, you're not going to make it. You could be the best finisher in the world, but if you haven't got the mentality, if you miss a goal,
if I ask Mo and everyone else, who's their goal? What's everyone saying? Who's their who? Okay, so R9's your goal, and what's yours, by the way? Sorry, I don't know your name.
Yes,
Messi. Yeah. Okay. Are you rating Messi and are you rating R9 because of the stats? Yes or no?
I rate R9 because both, by the way. Just both.
Okay, both. But what
R9
makes
was-
R9 like? What's he known for? Is he known for his numbers or is he known for something else?
Both. R9 is one of the people that are known for both. Have you seen what he did in the Netherlands, in Italy, in Spain? Have you seen what he did in the World Cup? Plus, R9, in my opinion, is the best player in the history of the sport.
Also, what he did with the ball as well, that was unheard of. That's what I'm saying.
But if he did this with the ball and he couldn't deliver, right, he would have been like
Adam Traore if he just doesn't score. What's the point? Looking pretty.
But also,
let me
the thing with R9 was R9 started with his full physical attributes, right? But then he got the injuries and he changed his game. He adapted. So he had the technique and the tactical know-how to understand that he needed to change his game because he didn't have the same physical attributes as he did when he first went to Barcelona when he was like 19, 20 years old or whatever it was.
Vator, you wanted to say something, Dayo.
Okay, go on. Vator, go on.
I'm trying to remember what I wanted to say, to be honest with you. The whole thing with these player comparison. Listen, I was saying with regards to Saka, he's having a very good season. Many of you that want to say he's the best in the world touchline winger, however you want to categorize it, I'm still have Mo Salah there. I know that he's maybe not look the same Mo, but he's still doing exceptional with goals and assists. So Mo's the guy for me right now, but Saka, he's a problem. Every team scouts and want to make sure that they shut him down, especially because of how effective he is. So yeah,
I'm telling you, plans are done to stop Bukayo Saka.
It's mad that he gets
bro. Later, by the way, I'm being genuinely serious.
They double
plans
up on him
by
all the
coaches are done to stop KDB, Erling Haaland, and Bukayo Saka is in that conversation. I'm not saying he's equal to KDB, but so we have to be objective before Dai comes in. Do we rate Arsenal as a team, right?
They're a good team. They're a good team. They're a good team with a good coach, with a good set of players.
I think they're
and they're very well drilled.
I'm waiting for the but
they're not exceptional. Exactly, they're not exceptional. That's it.
Arsenal one of the best teams in the world now, Ahmed?
You have to say that because the Premier League is one of the best leagues in the world.
Yeah. I know your answer. I know your answer. I want him to answer.
I mean,
you're on the hot seat, Ahmed.
Rax, you know the drill.
I don't think I'm
getting to a point. I'm getting to a point because Ahmed, do you rate them or not rate them? The reason why, Ahmed, if you rate them and their most important player is there, we have to rate the player. Otherwise, this is not logical here, right, Ahmed, or no?
You can rate them, Ahmed. There's nothing wrong with that,
bro. It's not about me not rating them yet. All I'm saying is that
I've given
you know what it is. I feel like
do you rate the Premier League?
Did you see that?
Ahmed, Ahmed, hold on. Ahmed, let me ask you a question.
He's not answering, bro.
Ahmed,
hold
on. Vator, please hold on. Ahmed, do you rate the Premier League? Of all the European leagues, which do you rate the Premier League?
I personally don't think the Premier League is the best league.
I know, no. But I'm not saying I didn't ask you if it's the best. I said, do you rate it in Europe? Do you rate the Premier League? Like, if you look at all the other leagues, you're like, well, the Premier League is also rated like it's a good league, right? Yeah. Yes or no?
No, hold on. Ahmed, who do you rate as the best league?
You need to ask good questions.
It's very simple. Ahmed, this is really going in circles. Ahmed, Arsenal are a good team. Their most valuable player now, the player that puts the most numbers, most effective player in that team, where other coaches make plans to stop that guy, that player has to be good somehow, right? Like, it can't be just an average footballer. It can't be. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It can't be. Unless you think Arteta, unless you think Ahmed Arteta's a genius, which is
Arteta is far from being. Arteta is far from a genius.
So what is
it? Hey, Ahmed, you're looking mad right now, my guy.
How?
You really fell into a hole.
He's not a genius. He's not a genius.
He's not a genius. He's not a genius.
Hold on,
bigger, Ahmed.
He's not a genius because, bro, you know what it is? I said literally 5 minutes ago, that they're a good team, and now they want me to say, are they one of the best teams in the world? Moving the goalpost, like I don't understand what it is.
I get what Mo's saying. He's saying
they're not better than Madrid. They're not better than Man City. Like they're not better than flipping Bayern Munich. Like I don't understand. If they're one of the best teams in the world, then that means go win both competitions. Then. Why have they not won the competition? Why have they won
Ahmed, come on, bro. Don't do this, bro.
I just want to make a quick point. So I remember being in a space last season, right? And I was in Liverpool space on Twitter, and a lot of people don't want to hear it with Arsenal because Arsenal had to take it for a long time, right? Arsenal for the last 15 years or so, they've been the butt of every team's jokes, right? We've all done it. We've all taken the piss out of Arsenal, right? The thing is, the worst thing that can happen is if Arsenal becomes
you lot are just twerking for Arsenal. You lot are just
no, but I'm not.
You lot are twerking for Arsenal. I don't understand why you lot twerk for them. Liverpool always twerk for Arsenal, and Arsenal always twerk for Liverpool.
No friends over here, my guy.
I know, not you.
What I'm saying, right, is that there's an investment in the fact that for Arsenal not to succeed.
They want validation.
Last season when I said
validation so badly.
Liverpool fans,
fans. That's how much I rattled them.
No, but especially Liverpool fans who are from London, right? We've all got. If you're a Liverpool fan, you're from London. You've got you have Arsenal fans around you that be your friends, people you go to school with. So obviously, you've been ripping the shit out of them for the last 15 years. They don't want to hear the fact that Arsenal may win the Premier League or may win the Champions League.
I might get married to Rihanna. It's not going to happen, is it? Though.
But the reality is, Arsenal are playing in one of the best. 2, maybe 3 leagues in the world. I personally think it is the best league in the world because I think the quality on an average level is higher, right? So I'm saying if I'm saying Arsenal are one of the best teams in the world, they have a chance of winning the Champions League. They have a chance of winning the Premier League. Therefore, they are one of the best teams in the world.
If you think they're one of the best teams in the world, you can say that. That's fine.
Sure, but what I'm saying, I'm not just saying it. But I'm not just saying it. I'm giving you a logical reason why I'm saying it. You're not giving a logical reason why you're not saying it.
You're just trolling, Ahmed, bro.
Everything.
No. Sometimes
I'm gonna say something. Jay. I am gonna say something.
One second. For you,
wait. What did Mo just say to me? Hold on. No. You got to hold on, Liverpool. 1 second.
I'm gonna let Rex speak.
Let Rex finish.
Ahmed,
for Ahmed, for you, I don't want to speak for you personally, but it sounds like. No, but for me, it sounds like those Liverpool fans who didn't want Arsenal to win, who didn't want to give them your credit. You don't want to give Arsenal that credit, but the reality.
Okay. Now it's my time.
Whether you like it or not, they are up there.
All right. Okay.
It is your time. It is your time.
Okay. I'm gonna now say something. Yeah. And we can go back. I don't know if you lot want a time machine yet. I literally said 10 minutes ago. I said 10 minutes ago, Arsenal are a good team and they have a good coach and they're well drilled. Now you're saying in the same time that, it hurts you. I literally just told you lot that you're good, but you're not that elite. So I don't understand where's this, are they one of the best? Are they one of the best? What? Because you beat Southampton. All right, well done. You beat Southampton. Yeah. Now go and win the league, and then I'll give you the credit. Simple as that. Simple as that.
So Ahmed, Ahmed.
Instead of making it excuses.
Ahmed. I remember you saying that we would never win like a major with Saka in it. I remember you saying this.
Yeah,
they're not good enough. They're not good enough. That's what you said.
Yeah, I stand by that.
And you stand by that.
Yeah, 100%. I stand by that. Arsenal won't win this league this year.
Let me just say this, right? Regardless of
what they win it. Something before you come in, Dio. Guys, there's over 1,000 people here, and I'm sure you're all entertained. So can we at least hit that like button at least? We need 500 likes.
I'm going to do it right now.
Everyone is entertained, right? I'm sure everyone is
entertained. Come on, like it, man. Come on.
Show them, right?
Like the video, guys.
Show them, bro. Look, I've already liked.
And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, I'm on the way to 30K. We're entertained.
That's more than the City Stadium. Big up to Mo, man. Come on. Let's go, man.
I wouldn't have that, Vader. I wouldn't have that, Vader.
Ahmed needs his wins, man. He's stressed. He's got a game tomorrow.
Listen, bro, I don't care, Listen, I might be losing, but at least I can fill out my stadium, innit? Do you get me? That's what proper fan base does, man.
A United fan is gone to 6 games into the season, not even caring anymore.
I think we're what is it called? Diverting or whatever. The problem with Ahmed is that I'm gonna say something.
Go on.
Am I allowed to talk a little bit?
Yeah, go on. I'll mute myself.
I'm gonna say something. The problem. The video. Thumbs up. I think actually the problem is that Ahmed's opinion is not wild from a lot of people. A lot of people think exactly like Ahmed. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that Bukayo Saka.
There's a lot of people that sniff glue as well, Mo. So it doesn't mean
no, but these are the normal. Okay, but either way, there's a lot of football fans. There's a lot. This is
don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
No, but Momo, don't listen. City fans, that logic and City fans don't go well and well. So they'll,
But my point, I'm gonna say my
when
the
when
problem
Ahmed
is
sits like this,
I have no
he's
idea
stressed.
when did this
I'm relaxed, bro. I'm so relaxed.
when did this notion come in that players have to actually be able to be Hatem Ben Arafah or Ronaldinho? When did this notion come into football? And back in the days, we used to Alan Shearer used to be amazing. You know what I mean? David Beckham used to be fantastic. Ryan Giggs used to be so quick with the left foot, but he wasn't Ronaldinho in dribbling. And a lot of people used to rate Ryan Giggs as one of the best players. Raul Gonzalez, by the way, was not one of the dribblers.
Okay,
but he was an amazing striker. When did that notion that people don't rate Saka because he doesn't do nutmegs and step
No, it's
over?
not about nutmegs, because David Beckham, I rate David Beckham, but he's not a dribbler. He's just elite at free kicks, at passing. He excels in something. He excels and he's elite at that. That's what I'm saying.
No.
You don't have to be an amazing dribbler. Yeah.
Hold on.
I want to ask a question. What does Foden
machine.
excel at? What you rate Foden a lot? What does Foden excel at, Ahmed? Can you give me?
What does he excel at?
Yes.
Driving with the ball and getting past players. That's what he excels at.
Saka literally fucking does this every
That's
fucking
it.
game.
Not to
Yeah,
the
your
not to the same level. Not to the
There
same
is a
level.
skill
Hold on, so he rates Beckham because Beckham excels at taking free kicks, right? Which is
Not
great.
just taking free kicks, obviously passing and creating for his teammates,
Okay,
and
hold on,
all of
hold
it. He's
on.
he's elite at that. He's elite.
Okay, he's
Like,
at least at passing and
he's a-
creative. Hold on, let me
he's
hear
a
you out.
creative genius.
Let me hear out. Creating for his teammates, passing the ball for his
Yeah.
teammates, and he's
Yeah.
elite at that.
Yeah.
Last 7 games into the season, Bukayo Saka has created, passed, corner, assisted.
So
And
I knew he was going to use the
hold on,
creation.
and in the Leicester
knew it.
game,
it.
created because if you're saying that somebody who does it consistent and he's doing it consistently in game by game, but yet you turn around and just try to make it sound like he's not good at what he does.
Okay, so
It's like
so
it don't make no
what's
sense.
okay? So Saka's got the most chance creation. So can you tell me what you're thinking? Are you saying he's the best chance creator in the world?
That's not what I'm saying, though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
No,
saying
but there's
right now.
usually-
I'm saying right now in the league, 7 games
Okay.
into the league.
Okay.
Who else is putting in the amount of work that he's putting in as a winger right now?
Okay, in terms of
No, right now.
creativity, okay, Dio. In terms of
Right now.
creativity, yeah. In terms of creativity, who's a better creator, Palmer or Saka?
Palmer is a 10.
Okay.
Wait,
Hold on. This is where I got you, yeah. Palmer has less assists than Bukayo Saka. He doesn't have the most chance creation, but you identified, yeah, that he's a better creator than Saka. But then at the same time, you're using Saka's chance creation to say he's the best.
I'm talking about wingers. You're talking about a 10. Look,
so now Palmer is
Oga.
You're playing against
You need to
10
stay in the
men.
pocket of the conversation. Do you understand? Don't make me start speaking pidgin English to you.
What are you talking about?
You need to stay in the pocket of the conversation. You need to stay in the pocket of the conversation.
No, but you
Don't
literally
do, Ahmed, don't do drugs.
I just
It's
got
not
you
good for
though.
You didn't get me. What are you getting?
can
This
we
is not
say
a
this?
gotcha. This is not a gotcha.
You do not
thing.
need. Okay.
We're talking about. Listen, this is not about I got you. I didn't get you. I don't care who wants to get
No, but
me.
you just
My
contradicted.
listen, Ahmed. My point to you is this: you are unable. You don't have the capacity to sit down and objectively talk about a team or football as football without you doing it through banter. We're asking you a simple question
Where's
about
the
the team.
banter, though?
Hold on, we're asking you a simple question about a team. Is Arsenal a good team? Yes or no? You say they're a good team. If their best player, if one of the best players in the Arsenal team is Bukayo Saka, is he not rated as a good player then? Because by logic, if you're saying Arsenal, you said in your words, you said Arsenal is a good team, Arsenal has a good coach, and they're well drilled. Those are your words.
That's what I
And
said.
if-
Yeah.
Good, yeah. So if in those words, in that team that you said is a good team, well drilled with a good manager, in that team they have players who excel more than the others, and Bukayo Saka is one of them in Arsenal. So therefore, based off of your logic, Bukayo Saka is a good player. He's an amazing.
He never said he's a bad player. He never said. He said he's never said he's a bad player. Ahmed said people rate Saka more than where he should. That's what he said. He said he's not at the level. He's not at the level of the Ulises, the Rodrigos. He's not.
Ulise and Saka in the same sentence.
That is crazy. Yeah, explain that one. Let him explain that one. That is crazy.
Let me put a super chat, guys. I'm gonna do this. Guys. There's a lot of.
Look.
Let me put a super chat in front of you.
Mo saving him, Mr. Saverhole. Look, Mo saving him.
No, I'm not. When you see the super chat, you're gonna know. Ahmed, read that. Ahmed, read this. This is yours.
Ahmed thinks Ahmed's better than Saka. Facts. Manu's better than Rice. 100%. Logic. 100%. It's facts. Kobe's way better than Rice. I've said that since last season, and I stand by that. What's Rice good at? Has he had a good season this season? Where's Rice been? Was he not the best DM? Where is he? I've not heard a single talk about Rice.
You think Ahmed Diallo is better than Bukayo Saka?
Yeah, he's a better
even
footballer.
after watching him this season.
He's a better footballer than Saka, bro. He's a better footballer.
That arm over the chair is a giveaway.
I don't understand.
Okay,
I don't think.
Thank you for the super chat. Move on. Let's just go next topic because this is just stupid.
Yeah, that arm over the chair. That's a towel. That's a towel. Let's move on.
We have to move on.
I'll do another few.
Yeah. You and HUSAM?
Huh?
What?
You're not on HUSAM's channel.
No. I'm going to dinner.
The dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner. That's early bird dinner.
Yeah, because of the kids now. You know they have to go to bed early. So
Yeah. Okay. Big up Dayo. Thank you.
Hey, Mo. Are you gonna do the super chats?
I am gonna do some super chats. We can stay here forever, but I know that people have to go. I can't hold you hostages, people.
We need to talk about Havertz though before we go.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about. We need to talk about Havertz.
What do you mean why? Because Mo was calling him a donkey again last week.
You got to talk about Liverpool.
Can I do the super chats? Beckham wasn't elite because he just put it in the mixer. Ahmed, why did you leave?
yeah. Don't go anywhere. Why are you running?
Listen, I've got like till next week. I can stay here. By the way, I've got unlimited energy, bro. I'm telling you. What was the question?
Martin. You guys know Martin is here on the channel all the time. Martin, Beckham wasn't elite because he just put it in the mixer.
I mean, I don't know if he was dropped in it. Is he banged his head on a wall or something? I don't know what he's trying to make out.
This is your words. You said that the corners and free kicks and crosses are just.
There's more content. Wait, hold on. What's Beckham? Yeah, is an elite passer of the ball. So I don't get what he means by put it in the mixer. So are we trying to compare Saka with Beckham in terms of passing? I don't get that. No. David Beckham. Everyone can see with their eyes, that this guy's passing ability and in terms of crossing is amazing. So this whole thing about putting it in the mixer, see, Arsenal fans, I don't expect anything from them. Their logic and fans don't go well. So you can say what
this guy says that about everyone. He just used it on City.
I'm going to support your argument in terms of why Beckham was elite. Yes, he was elite with the ball. He was very good. He was a very good passer, very good career. But that wasn't the only thing that he did. He had a brilliant engine. He got back and forward. For example, the performance against Greece when England were about to get knocked out from the World Cup in the qualifiers. Beckham was like a machine that day. So he had a physical attributes. He was also good tactically. He wasn't just getting back physically, but he was able. He took Fergie's tactics on board and played well for several seasons. Then he went to Madrid and played equally well. And then he also went to Milan. He also went to.
He did his thing. He's a world-class player. He did his thing. But
the only thing you're mentioning, is his passing, and that's not the only thing Beckham was elite.
I named the most standout.
Was all the other things as well.
Yeah, I know he's got more to his locker. I'm talking about his standout attributes. The one that stood out from Beckham. I agree with what you're saying.
I know, but what I'm saying is that too many people talk about the technique when you talk about being a great footballer, but they don't talk about the other stuff, and the other stuff is equally important. That's why Ravel Morrison. That's why Ravel Morrison was a brilliant technical footballer at youth level, and everyone thought he was going to go, make leaps and bounds, and then ultimately couldn't cack it because as soon as the pressure came on, when a young player, when it comes to making a step up, like Bukayo Saka
mentality plays into it as well. Mindset plays into it as well.
Absolutely, and you can't question Saka's mentality. I don't think he's been brilliant for Arsenal since he's come into the team. Every season he's got progressively better.
Yeah.
Let me do the rest of them. AMT saying, what's worse, if Man United lose and still keep Ten Hag? Which one, Ahmed? Quick answer.
What's worse, if Man United lose and still keep Ten Hag? Bro, if we lose, if you're telling me, we have to lose tomorrow to get rid of him, I'm taking that. 100%.
Wow.
Just get him. AMT. Here you go, AMT.
Get him gone, man. Get him gone. Get him gone.
By the way, I am with him. Do you guys know? You know why I'm with him? Because they're not playing for anything, guys.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What are we playing for exactly?
That loss will do more for the club than the win against Villa.
100%. I'm taking.
Like the club is not one pain, one day of pain is better than having this guy for 2 more months until the next international break.
But for the better of humanity, for the better of humanity, the guy's got kids to feed. Come on, now.
For us, for the entertainment of everyone. My wife now watches Erik ten Hag's press conferences.
Shooting your foot.
It's great, bro. I show you the clips. The guy is out of this world.
He's so funny.
It's amazing, bro. Prime time comedy, bro. Comedy Central in America need to sign this guy.
I don't like press conferences, but here's
he's amazing.
Bro, when rival fans are begging for a manager to stay,
you know he's.
You want me to start celebrating with them? They don't want.
I don't like a person like
crazy.
Let me okay. Saka ghosted 3 out of Saka ghosted 3 out of 7 games versus City. 3 out of 7 games. City, Spurs, and Brighton. He had the assist versus
and
Spurs.
red card as well. You got come on.
He had the assist versus Spurs. He had the assist versus Brighton, and I thought, I don't know what happened against City. He had the assist.
He probably had a corner kick assist.
Yeah, the corner.
Yeah.
Corner kick.
So the 2 games that he ghosted, he literally had assist on the board. So that is absolutely not great. So David Beckham is not great. Ahmed answered this already. AMT.
No, he's talking to I'm pretty sure this is aimed at to the other people.
It's definitely aimed at you. This is an Arsenal fan. When you said it's all about the crosses and stuff.
When have I said he's not great?
No, Ahmed said he was great. Ahmed said he was great. That was his
He's
point.
asking him. So David Beckham is not great based on your logic.
And the logic that I applied, that he was elite at many attributes, and I'm saying he is world class. I'm saying just because he's not a great dribbler doesn't mean that I don't rate you. Do you get it? That's it. So
that's because you're taking a guy that thinks Ahmed is better serious. Ahmed is a friend, and Ahmed also has his opinions. I disagree with the majority of them. By the way, guys, I'm gonna tell you something.
We've all had shameless football takes. I'm gonna
tell you something, guys, you don't know. If you go to Man United fan channels and you watch them together, right? No rivals, nothing. They say Ahmed has match ceiling here and there. Just watch them together.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't with other people, bro. Just watch them with other people. Watch them when they are within themselves. No one is watching. They think it's all Man United fans.
Oh, this is a show then. This is a show.
Yeah, bro. Together, they say Ahmed Diallo is. They think
I can't wait until we get a new manager, and if he gets a tune out of the other, he starts cooking, bro. I'm gonna cut the stream, bro. I'm telling you.
We've heard that for 3 managers.
I'm clipping the stream, I'm clipping it.
There are 2 players that if they become good, I'm disappearing. Raheem Sterling and Ahmed Diallo, bro. I'm disappearing. I'm out.
Sterling's alright, man. Sterling's.
It was horrific. Based on Ahmed,
maybe today, but
Trent doesn't have skill. It's Klopp. Ahmed.
Bro, Trent clearly excels when it comes to crossing. He's very good, very, very good at that. His crossing, his ability when it comes to striking the ball is world class. It's just his defending that's not great. So he's a very, very good player, Trent. I still rate him highly.
So the next super chat is a response to everyone saying that Saka only gets GA. Saka had 173 touches and 8 big chances in the last 2 games. Actually, that is not true. It's more than this because he created against Leicester 8 chances. So that is more than that. So he affects the game even if he doesn't score. Saka slander from a guy who supports the club and still employs Rashford and Anthony in big 2024. Banter aside, corner kicks are skill, 100%. But Ahmed never said these players are good apart from Meno and Ahmed Diallo. Civic is saying, okay, they are good at corners, but what will Arsenal win?
The league.
We'll find out.
You are simple as the league.
Simple.
Love for the super chat, my guy.
Very simple answer. I don't think it can get more clearer than this.
Facts.
Kali Gunnar saying, Ahmed, the eye test merchant. Ahmed loves the eye test. Loves the eye test. We all know that.
Yeah, I love the eye test.
You know why? You know why he loves the eye test though? So because if you do the eye test thing, to him it can never be wrong because it's what he sees. Do you get? Don't let that go over your head.
It's a subjective opinion at that time. I love it. Love the Salah and Saka suffer from aesthetic tax efficiency and effectiveness. There aren't better. When you ask to explain with something tangible, they can't. It's about how certain players can swivel their hips. All it is. Actually, I'm going to have to say another thing. This notion that Salah doesn't look good on the ball, no one said that when he dribbled all the City teams to score. No one said that when he put Vertonghen on the floor to score against Spurs from a dead angle. No one said that when he played his first season and scored wonder goals. No one says this eye test until they see a bad touch, which is everyone gets. Right? Salah has the dribbling.
I mean, Dial should have included Holland in this super chat, but I hear it.
Rodrigo doesn't even start for Real Madrid consistently. Now they have Bale and
I mean, that's not even a diss, by the way. If you don't start for Madrid, that doesn't mean you're a bad player. They just have amazing players everywhere. So
they don't have a right winger.
Yeah, they don't have a right winger. That's
I'm
why.
telling you, Ahmed. I'm telling you, in football, if you are that good, managers will make you start. If you're that good,
bro,
this is why
that's
what I mean. Like Rodrigo, because he isn't up to the level of the others, he would rather start Valverde in the midfield. He would rather play 4-4-2 because he wouldn't make the plan to compensate for Rodrigo, but he will make the plan to compensate for Vini, for Mbappe. That's how football works. That's why managers compensate for Kevin De Bruyne, for Haaland. That's the thing. I'm gonna finish the show soon, guys. I know people have to drop. Less than 15, hopefully. EMC saying Rodrigo is better player than Vinicius. Facts. Now we're going into different. I don't think so. I disagree with this. Do we think Rodrigo is better than Vini now?
No, I don't know. Vinny done too much. Is like in the finals, like the last final against Dortmund. Vinny was just crazy for me.
No, I think
Rodrigo's final play of the final like end product is probably more consistent than Vinny's. That's what I will say.
He's good, Rodrigo. No one's saying he's bad. I'm thinking Rodrigo's a very good player. I think now Saka doing it for a team like Arsenal, right? With Odegaard being out, it just proves another level. Same as Foden last season when he did it for City when Kevin De Bruyne was out. People can diss him all they want, Foden, but he stepped up last season. He did.
And
he needs to leave Madrid. He needs to leave Madrid.
Mo, all this when Odegaard ain't here, Saka's that Havertz. Can we please put some respect on Havertz's name?
It is because Man United are crap. EPL is not the best. That's what man. I am rattled as an Arsenal fan because this boy is lying and trolling. Ahmed is not trolling, guys. He believes what he's saying. Wallahi, he believes that. I speak with Ahmed outside of YouTube. He believes this.
What is that currency? What is SGD? What currency is that?
I thought you said STD for a sec. I was like, what?
That might be the scary part.
It's Singapore. Is it Singapore?
Singaporean dollar.
Mo, that might be the scary part when viewers and super chats are coming in here thinking that Ahmed's trolling, but it's not. That's kind of scary.
He's got the Ten Hag effect.
Yeah. What he says.
When did GA not affect games? GA is one of the most important things in the game, especially for a forward line player.
You know what? One of my bugbears though with GA is that you equate a goal to an assist, and they're not the same thing, and they require completely different things. That's why I don't like GA, because you're putting them both together when they're
to make it sound better
different.
and to make it sound better, in it. Yeah.
Goals are the toughest thing to do in the game.
There are nice jokes. AMG Gunnar is saying ingrown hair must have penetrated his skull. Ahmed hair is magnificent. Alhamdulillah. Ahmed hair is magnificent. Jay, put your money where your mouth is. About
what are we saying?
About winning.
What are we saying? Talk to me quickly.
He backed his team, to be fair. He said it many times he's winning it. So
talk to me.
Eye test merchant who can't see past it. Nice
bro,
joke.
listen. Nah, I rate the jokes, man.
Hey, what do you want to say about Kai Havertz? What do you want to say about Kai Havertz before we end the show?
Today.
What about Liverpool?
Yeah, what about Liverpool? I was just about
Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be short because we spoke about Arsenal, but I just want to ask Mo a couple questions because it was only like the other week he was saying, "Oh, the donkey's back." Like, I just want to know what your energy is with him right now, Mo. That's it, and then we can move on to Liverpool.
Okay, so see the difference? You can watch him in the football terrace. Souls was there. I gave him a lot of praise. On MHF, the goal he scored is magnificent and amazing. Today's game, he was amazing. He was everywhere. And he helped unlock Saka as well. Him being on the right side unlocked Saka's ability to dribble, to take on the people, to cut on his left foot. So him being used there, he's improving. I always said that.
But he's still a donkey.
Not today, 100%. Not today.
What do you mean not today? You can't go from a donkey one week and then not a donkey the next. That's crazy.
Absolutely, you can. You can be not a donkey one week and a donkey next week. I'm going to tell you one thing. Haaland scored the hat-trick and then got locked up by Sherby, 38 years old. Does that mean he's bad that day?
No. And you see the Haaland thing? That's what I was going to say to Vader. You see, slapping my manager on the back and telling him, like calm down and all that.
He told them to be humble.
He ain't scored
every
since.
game he doesn't score.
He ain't scored since.
Surfer.
He ain't scored since he
Every
tapped him on the
game.
back. No, in the Prem.
I really wish.
In the Prem,
I really wish at some game, if Van Dijk for something, if they lock him, if he doesn't score, and Van Dijk goes to him, stay humble, stay humble.
Bro,
and someone records that. I think that will be elite.
You see, when we win this league, shots are getting fired. It's registered. Yeah, all of this is registered.
Haaland is funny, but he will have to cancel his social media because the people are gonna be mad against him. To be honest, I know that a lot of people wanna Liverpool though. I know there's nothing to do. Every time I try to speak about Liverpool, people say, "No, don't put pressure on us."
Yeah, that's true. That's why we need to talk about it.
Bro, 7 games, 6 wins. How many clean sheets? 2 goals scored, 1 from Forest, 1 from a bozo moment from Konate. Otherwise, the best defense. Van Dijk out of this world. Gravenberch is now turning people without even looking. Come on, what are we talking, bro?
Like, it's a good time to be a Liverpool fan, man, because I think in the next few weeks, especially, we're going to find out exactly where we are. Like, the reason why I wanted a bit of an easier start to the season is it gives Slot time to get his tactics in, get the players settled, get everything. Because the new manager coming in, surround himself with the players and tactics, and pick his team.
The easy
We're really going to see where we are in the next month and a half, and I think we're definitely capable of challenging. I think we can take it right to the wire. Do I think City are in a better place and Arsenal in a better place? Yeah, sure. But my opinion will change depending on how we do in the next round of games.
Yeah. Liverpool's internet's cutting you off because they don't want you talking about talking with chat.
You know who? It's HUSAM cut him off. Once Rack started saying we're a better place than Arsenal, HUSAM hacked the stream, bro. Shut up, HUSAM. HUSAM hacked the stream. He hacked the stream. He doesn't want the chest.
You know what? Mo, can I do the rival? Oh, had this goal happened, you guys would have been in trouble. Talk. You know how rivals want to talk about City? Yeah. They would have been in trouble had this happened. Eze. As I watched this game, Eze could have easily had you guys down 2-1 or 2-0.
Even before that, 𝐒𝐤𝐞, offside goal at the start, but he had another opportunity again where he kicked it right at the keeper, just before half-time, I believe it was as well. So I feel like there were a good few opportunities, but fair play to Alisson, isn't it? Like, it is
and
what
then
it is.
Alisson's injured as well, so...
That's a big blow. It's unfortunate.
Scary over there.
Anything about it? Like what it actually? I know it's a hamstring of some sort.
Yeah, we don't know what grade. It's going to be too early. They'll have to wait for the swelling to go back and do a scan and stuff like that. So you probably don't hear about it until maybe middle of next week or something. But looks like it's probably going to be. Sorry.
Is that what kept him out last season, or was it?
He's got a bit of a history of hamstring injuries, and apparently they were saying that he felt it a little bit before and didn't really want to kick it, which is why he kind of kicked it with the other foot. And yeah, that's obviously not
Alisson.
Great. Yeah, look, I expect us to go and beat Chelsea. Chelsea in a similar position to us because they haven't really been tested at the top level so far this season. But based on what I've seen so far of us and what I've seen from us last season, I think we're on a different level to Chelsea. I think we're much closer to Arsenal and City than we are to Chelsea. But we have to go out onto the pitch and prove it. And obviously Chelsea will go to Anfield and I'm sure they'll be confident. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to the games coming up after the national break because we will see, man. We will see.
So wait, did you look at leaving this game 1-0 as being lucky, or you thought?
You know what the thing is? Even if we would have gone 1 goal down or been pegged back to 1-1, I would have still backed us to win it just because. The way you play the game changes depending on what the score is, right? If it goes to 1-1, all of a sudden they look at sitting back, they think 1-1's a decent result against Liverpool, and we start going on the attack more, we have more possession, we become more aggressive in attack. So I think we would have come out of it with a win. You can't just say, oh, if this would have happened, then that would have X would have happened, and Y would have definitely happened.
Right,
I think we would have found a way to win the game.
Waiters be a petty ass.
No, listen.
I'm just asking the questions that are asked of my club. That's it. I'm asking the same questions that are asked of my club.
The pettiness, I love it, man. I love it.
No, but I was able to watch the game. It was 7:30 out here in Toronto, so I caught that.
6:30 for me here. Woke up at 6 to watch the game.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on.
But it was a good game. To say that Slot knows what he wants to do and what he doesn't want to do with that squad this early in the season is very impressive. You know,
I like what he says.
Painting it is another story, but he knows what he wants to do.
The thing I like about Slot so far is that he's a bit hesitant to give too much praise to the team. Like we saw a little bit with Konate last week or the week before when he scored his goal and said he should have been. Konate was obviously joking, right, about saying he should have been man of the match. But Slot also was kind of joking and said, he forgot about the goal that he helped to concede. So he's trying to push that mentally without going in like a bull in a china shop and doing it the wrong way. It seems like he's trying to push these guys to see if they can get more out of them. And so far it's working, but we'll see.
I hear it.
100%. Let me do the super chat so we can get out of here. Saka is a touchline winger, so isn't GA essential? It is essential, and he's delivering. He's absolutely delivering. There's nobody can deny that Saka's delivering GA. He's contributing every single game. Listen, as for Liverpool, I think you're in a good place. I'm not like looking for Liverpool and saying, they're gonna fall off. I don't think they will unless they get a major injury, to be honest. Alisson is. 𝐒𝐤𝐿 can step in as well. 𝐒𝐿𝐿 can step in. Listen, people, don't go anywhere from here. Stay here. We absolutely need a couple of more likes. I think we need less than 30 likes to get to 500 likes, guys. So hit that like button before you go. Appreciate everyone that supported the channel. All these guys' channels and Vator Games, right, in the description as well. AA United, Jay's channel in the description. YouTube and Twitch, where he streams as well.
Video games.
I know you do video games. So get to 500 likes before we go. And this, don't go anywhere, guys, because this will take you to HUSAM, Don HUSAM, where they're going to talk about the games. Entertainment, don't stop. So stay here, don't go anywhere. Let me just make sure I freaking redirected. Otherwise, yes, he's there. So we'll go there, guys. Support HUSAM. Hit that like button before you go. And we are out of here, people.
There you are.
There you go.